Come with me, traveler, if you will, into the north, to the forgotten continent, the lands of Aquanaria. Degdidoc and Todd make it out of the ravaged city alive and venture into the surrounding plains, trying to put as much distance as possible between them and the dragons. Eventually, they come across some zombies coalescing in the abandoned buildings, and Degdidoc is bitten by one. He prevents an infection by burning his wound, and they continue on, hoping to come across an area that is more hospitable for them to rest in. Meanwhile, Leila tries her best to fly each of her party members out of the city. Haedus, Radigan, Cyrus and Orlivo are all unconscious, until Radigan eventually comes to. He is still very weak and cannot help carry the others, but he is at least able to protect them with his gun. Leila is able to notice the tracks left behind by Todd and Degdidoc, so they continue to follow their trail. Eventually, Leila and Radigan come across an abandoned house. Radigan succumbs to his fatigue, taking a rest while Leila guards them all from zombies. Orlivo and Cyrus are mostly dead. Immediately after they'd been struck down in the city, they've both woken up in a black void, surrounded by countless portals, each depicting a different event from different times and worlds. In the center of the void sits the Raven Queen. Clearly, her plans are not quite finished with the party. She informs Orlivo and Cyrus that they are both dead, but she is giving them the option that one of them may return to the world of the living. They must come to a unanimous decision, or else they must fight to the death to see who may return. Cyrus questions her as to why they are even being given this offer, and also as to why only one of them can return, but she does not reveal her secrets. Cyrus then tries to appeal to Orlivo, trying to convince him to let him return since he must protect the world from the Dark Druid. However, Orlivo is uncharacteristically stubborn and states that he is just starting to tap into his newfound power, but he promises that he will try to protect the world. Since they cannot come to an agreement, they are forced to fight. The two are fairly evenly matched, but in the end, Cyrus gets the upper hand and strikes Orlivo down. In his dying breath, Orlivo begs for help. As he dies, a fiendish spirit rises from his body and says that he will come for Cyrus. Cyrus finally wakes up in the abandoned house with Haedus, Radigan, and Leila. He informs Haedus that his father died during the battle. Then the party tries to get some rest before heading out again, but the rest is interrupted as smoke starts to fill the house. Orlivo's body is burning up from the inside. The party flees the house, closely followed by Orlivo's dead body, which has been reanimated by the fiend that's been possessing him. Radigan and Leila are able to fight him off, and his body explodes in a fiery blaze. Todd and Degdidoc see the light from a distance away and are able to meet up with the rest of the party. Cyrus hypothesizes that Degdidoc is possessed just like how Orlivo was, evidenced by the half-orc's rudeness, but the theory is shrugged off. They spend the night in another abandoned house, then head out on their journey to Todd's law office where they can take refuge. On their journey, they come across the destroyed remains of the Prison of the Forgotten Flame. As they admire it, a purple skeletal apparition appears to them and introduces itself as an avatar of the prison. It offers its help to the party, and it marks Haedus' hand with a special rune that will ensure that his first attack against the Dark Druid will hit true. The party then continues on its way to Todd's office.
Unfortunate.
You better Orlivo that he is Orlivo to not be in love with Orlivo.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Dungeons and Disappointments.
We are here to play Starfinder.
Pretty disappointing.
We're not playing Starfinder. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons, the Forgotten Continent.
Get away from me.
Yeah, here we are. It's us. We're vibing. This is chapter 19. Start us off, Mr. DM.
There's people over there.
There's people over there.
The party has recently visited a prison where Haedus got a curse on his arm of a purple rune. It kind of looks like the Roman numeral 3. And they're starting to now go up, kind of like hills towards, like just very small mountains. And I want everybody to make me strength checks. The mountains itself is cloudy out. They're not that big, but they're kind of steep.
I go to 12.
12.
This is a strength check or save?
Check for now.
Okay. I got a unnatural 20.
Okay. What do you get? 13. 13?
19.
19.
So Leila got a 1 plus 4, was a 5, and Cyrus got a 4, 3 plus 1.
So, Rancord, Haedus, and Degdidoc have no problem steeping up this mountain. You know, he's probably goat energy. It helps him out. But, you know, Leila, Cyrus, and Todd has difficulties. They're just kind of like cats clawing up nothing.
Oh, wait, does Leila flying help with this?
Is she flying?
Can she?
Sure.
She does.
She flies up there. After struggling of getting up there, she just was like, oh, I got wings. And then
He's like, I'm still a little winded after carrying you guys.
But yes, the old man Cyrus and Todd's still not up that. They're not going up that mountain.
So Cyrus is like, don't worry, lad. It's completely fine. It's, you know, this happens to all of us. You know, it doesn't mean anything about age. You know,
What are you talking about?
we're not old. You know, this doesn't mean we're old.
You know, you could have not said that and just not implied it in the first place, but...
Now, I'm letting you know, though, that that's not the case. You don't need to worry about it.
Fine. All right, fine.
Because we're young and strapping, and, you know, sometimes people just get tired, you know?
Okay, so drop it.
Yeah, just... Can I have a little help?
And anybody want to help Cyrus and Todd up the mountain?
I won't. I'm a jerk.
I know.
No one.
Yeah, I guess what I'm gonna try to do, because it's really steep, right? That's the issue.
From the top where you guys, you can now like look up below and see the prison too.
Can I slow down and see if they catch up? Like, if I stop and wait, will they catch up?
You notice everyone but Todd and Cyrus is.
God damn it. And, I can't fucking lift them up the mountain.
I'm gonna start playing my horn and play this really, like, not even, like, it's kind of this, like, weird, like, the tune keeps going places and you expect the next note to be something and then it goes in the complete opposite direction.
So you say these tunes would bounce back and forth. It's very springy, right?
Yeah, and I would give them an inspiration. Or actually,
Okay.
I'm going to inspire, I can only inspire one of them, right? Hold on.
Save the women and children first.
Oh wait, no, I have 4 bardic inspirations, so... But you can only inspire one person at a time, correct?
Yes, sir.
But you
Okay.
can use them one after the other.
Okay, so first I'll inspire Todd.
Okay. Todd, your legs feel fucking great. You know, like, you ever run a marathon and you get those endorphins after a while? And your legs feel better the next day? Roll me another strength check with advantage.
You want to use a dice instead of...
Yeah, we have to use the computer.
You can pick one of these two, or you could pick the Fallout die.
I'm going to touch your
Fallout
computer.
die is made for people
The
who can't
what?
read.
I'm going to touch your computer.
Oh, computer. Oh.
What do you think I was going to
So
say?
that's a 17.
You have
I'm gonna
advantage,
touch
too.
your
So you can roll
PUBE.
again.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll take the higher.
Your pubes.
Yeah.
I did
That
not
is
say
18.
that.
Well, I didn't
you,
hear
you bounce
come,
up that.
You know, so like I just
He's
like I
a
heard the
goat,
last
but
part of the
you're
computer.
actually the mountain goat now.
Okay, what's he
That's a
doing?
good band.
He's getting up the hill. Now it's just Cyrus with arthritis and.
See, I was just doing isometric. I was doing isometric exercises on it. You see, hey, once you stretch first, you do a little warm up. You get the blood flowing.
No, I know. It's I've been fighting. I've been traveling around for years, and I've never been better. Mostly.
And Haedus is now going to inspire Cyrus to get him up the hill.
Alright, roll the
Same.
check with advantage.
I would assume you've been better than this though, because you're not moving.
Well, I just mean like in general, like not exactly this specific moment, but you know, just like if you take the average of the past 8 weeks, it's Oh well, that was 20 plus 1. I can't get higher than that.
You got 20? You not 20?
20. Well, yeah, 20 plus 1.
After
Bardic
hearing this
inspiration.
very bouncy tune enter your ear and go right out the other, you just like boing, boing, boing.
He wild shapes into a rabbit.
A jelly bean, a jumping bean. You
Jumping-
turn into a giant lima bean
Mexican.
and you start bouncing up. You bounce up the mountain. At this point, you got past Radigan.
I mean, I did stop. So that's
Yeah.
Excellent music, Haedus. You really got me pumped.
What kind of juice did he drink this morning?
Haedus will, once you guys got up the mountain, Haedus will stop playing the horn and just go, I drank music juice.
I'll bet
You know?
I'll bet you did.
Yeah.
right.
Whose phone's going off?
That's my phone going off. I didn't turn off the ringer. It's Shrek.
Who's calling you?
I can't see my phone, John. I don't know.
I thought you were psychic. Alright, you guys start to get on the top of the
I'm
mountain.
gonna ignore the
Shrek
Shrek
music.
music.
I can't get there.
I know. Aaron can though. And John. Oh my god.
Who is it?
I hung up on them.
Who was it?
Who was it?
It just was a number.
It was just a number?
Yeah. It wasn't important. It wasn't like mom or dad or.
Oh. Okay. Well, I will turn the ringer off now. No worries. No more Shrek.
For and give to the needy.
Please keep your phone silent.
Da da
Of course
da
of the
da
movie.
da.
So the mountain range you're on, you're kind of on top of one of the bigger summits. The southeast is where the prison was. So if it's like this, you guys were up here. Now you're on the top, and down below you could see like a very gradual valley, not very steep. It goes down steady, and you could see thousands of torches and campfires. Anybody want to make me a perception check?
Yes.
But of course.
I got a 5.
I also rolled a 5.
Okay.
But
18.
18,
that equals 10 for me.
10.
No, that was with my modifier. It became
Oh my
5.
god. You see lights.
15.
Burning
bright.
Not 20 plus 1.
You not 20?
Yeah.
Bro, you see literally, maybe 20,000 soldiers in the valley below. And you see like this big clockwork, like robotic titan thing. It's like 80 stories high. You ever see
So it's 800.
you ever see like Liberty Prime?
No.
Think of like a steampunk Liberty Prime.
So this is like a really
geez.
tall robot made out of steampunk stuff.
Yes.
Wow.
It has a big silver dragon front. It has like pipes on its head that's poofing out smoke. And it's
Wait.
just like
It's walking sideways?
It's Optimus Prime.
it's walking
sideways.
kind of walking. It's walking a little weird.
It's doing the spy.
Spy crab, yeah.
This is also miles away though.
Well, you said
Maybe a
that
couple miles
the chest had a dragon symbol on it.
Yes, a silver dragon with a blue shield.
But does he see all those details only, or who sees all those? Because you were talking to him mainly.
Everyone could see a giant colossus thing. He could see every detail. Anyone who got 15 and higher? You three saw what I just said.
Okay.
You see lights.
So do we see the insignia on it and whatnot?
Yeah.
What in Gaia's green earth is that?
I've never seen this before, but I recognize this symbol, right?
Yeah.
Radigan Rancord. Yeah.
It's hideous. It's looks like it's complete opposite of what nature intended.
Yeah, that is Radigan Rancord. That is definitely not natural.
It's Radigan Rancord.
Radigan Rancord. That is definitely not natural. However, probably friendly.
Friendly. What are they doing here? Like, they're gonna step on people with that
Also, you
thing?
don't know what's going on.
Yeah, is it dark out or something? Or
It's probably like 6 p.m. at this point.
Alright,
Okay.
so we wait for nightfall and then we can take all of them.
Hang on. Radigan Rancord, no. No. Reaches into my... No, actually, I redid the armor and I put fucking my sigil back on it.
Yeah.
So I gesture towards the very similar sigils I have on myself, but of a different group. But you can kind of see, like...
that it's like the same
It's...
overall symbol.
Yeah. And I point to that. I bring up the fact that I've been carrying a silver dragon statue for like
Forever.
a month. Yeah. A year and a half in apparently the material plane. And Radigan Rancord. They may or may not be reinforcements. I don't know. I didn't get to talk to the generals very long. Everything went to shit very quickly. Almost. We lost one of them. I don't know where he went. He was just taken away by the dragon. That's why I asked if any of you saw a hobgoblin. Yeah.
So is that giant thing supposed to fight dragons?
Excellent question. So I've never seen that before. Have you ever seen that before?
No.
Actually, yes, it might
Have-
sound... Oh, absolutely fucking not. That is new.
Degdidoc, have you seen that?
Would I have ever seen a giant robot like this?
No.
No.
You might have heard of them.
What are you talking about?
And I gesture towards the giant robot in the
No,
distance.
I'll see it. I mean, what are you talking about? Like, why would you think that I've seen
I'm just asking questions. I need to know who has and who hasn't, because I haven't. And I look over at Haedus. Have you ever seen that before?
Probably not, right?
Roll me a intelligence check.
Okay.
To
Oh, is it a dwarven creation?
Might be. That is a 3.
No, you haven't.
He just shrugs and goes, I don't know what the hell that
It would have
thing
been
is.
so funny if you just nat 20. You're like,
Oh,
"Yeah."
I would have given a detailed thing of like what it was.
It's like, yes, I constructed one myself.
This is the Mark 32 Colossus unit with
Oh yeah, it's
35 points of hit damage.
It's
The
attuned
rain
to
is
my
burning.
DNA. I can control it from afar.
It starts like it turns its feet turn into rockets just in the
It's like you strum one note and you're like,
Oh, my, like, loot.
yeah, you loot and just like
Wars.
like shoots a laser. Just
Yo, do you have that reverb sound, like that brrrr thing? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Is it from Warhammer?
Huh?
Is it the Warhammer giant robot sound?
I think so, maybe.
You're
I don't.
talking about a reverb fart.
Yeah, like that
Yeah,
brrrr.
because we have a reverb fart noise on our.
If
on
that
our
thing
Twitch.
makes an attack, can we please just play that?
I'll try to sync that up.
Speaking of reverb farts, this episode is sponsored by pineapple
No, it
flavored
is
Pepsi
not.
from Little Caesars.
No, it's
get
not.
it while it's in
Zach,
stock.
why do you do this to us?
Yeah, so I don't recognize this, but I at least recognize the insignia. So I'm like, again, maybe friendly.
You have a good guess it comes from the Army of the Mountain.
Okay.
They did have a mechanized unit.
Radigan Rancord. They talked about a mechanized unit, but gesturing back towards the distance, that is, I have never seen that before.
They must have some powerful artificers.
I have no idea. My first mission with the Army of the Mountain, I guess, is this one right here. So, very little interaction with them.
What?
I heard a So should we
Yeah,
approach?
I'm yeah.
You going down the hill?
If he goes, I'm going.
Down to the Valley of Death.
As I get closer.
It's miles away.
Oh, okay.
It's probably 2 to 3 miles away.
Oh.
It's just huge, and there's nothing in between.
And you're
us
also
and it.
on the high ground, Anakin.
Yeah, so
You're
you
on-
can see this whole
yeah.
army in the distance. Gotcha.
One side of the mountain is facing the army. The other side of the mountain is like behind you where the prison was. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Can I light a torch?
You want to light a torch?
Yeah, and I want to like
Slowly descend down the mountain.
slowly descend down the mountain, but I want to
Okay.
like hide it for a little bit. Like, how do I put this? You know, like putting it out, putting it back on, relighting it, like putting it out in the ground, relighting
So
it.
it's
again.
like flickering.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so like I'm trying to do like a signal back.
Yeah. As you begin to do this, and you guys maybe walk, you know, half of a yard, like half of a football field down the mountain. Cue dragon.
Oh boy.
Jesus Christ, it gets worse. Did we rest at all?
You got it saved there?
We did.
I mean, since the
Did you just play on
the other fight?
Yeah, I think you rested.
Yeah.
We all rested,
We
right?
did a long rest.
Oh, you
We
got
got
that
long
set
rest.
up
you
too.
got-
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm at 9
It
HP.
would be nice if people didn't draw attention to it. It was
Oh, wait.
supposed to be subtle.
Yeah, we got a long rest after the fight with Orlivo. We found like another house, and we all took a long rest there.
Okay, because I was rocking 9 HP there, and I was not ready.
What's happening, director?
Dragon makes noise.
Dragon makes noise.
Dragon makes noise.
Just because you guys started going a little bit downhill, north of you, maybe like a mile on like another mountain's face, you just hear the biggest as a giant white dragon, even a little bit bigger than a giant ancient red dragon, maybe 1.5 times bigger, not twice as big, but 50% bigger,
Yeah.
lands on the summit. It kind of almost dwarfs the mountain itself that it's on.
Dwarfs Mountain.
It dwarfs the mountain. The army kind of, like, whoever had the higher perception, you kind of notice that, like, the army kind of just tilts, like, towards it. Like, they look at it. This dragon's maybe a mile, maybe half a mile away from you. It doesn't really notice anybody. It just inhales.
Oh
And
boy.
you could see the wind around all of you go towards its mouth. And it just shoots like a ray of frost that creates more mountains the same size that you're traveling on
my God.
at the army. Splitting it in two, and at one point hits the Colossus, where it freezes instantly and another mountain forms on it, cutting the army in half.
Oh my god. Yeah, we're not fighting that.
Everybody, make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy.
No.
I'm all right at those.
17.
13 for me.
13.
Let's see.
5.
5.
Yeah.
Oh, 8.
8.
8.
Cyrus and
8.
Leila.
Cyrus, a dirty 20.
Which one?
And Leila, I'm rolling right now.
I'm about to get spun.
A dirty 20 as well. For Leila.
Okay. Haedus, because of your thick fur, you're going to take half the damage.
Yeah, because it's cold damage. I'm
Or
assuming.
cold damage from him, as because of the ray that giant dragon breath literally frosted the area in every direction around it, like snow, like literally tipped the trees and the blades of grass, and even maybe like made even more clouds because of the difference in temperature change. You take 2 because you took half.
Yeah, yeah.
People are now panicking in the army. The dragon just kind of sits there, smirks like very weird, like it's happy of what it just did, and then you can hear a loud that giant colossus, the thing, explodes and steam goes out like a mushroom cloud.
Oh boy.
The army is now frosted, then steamed.
Oh.
Everybody make me another Constitution saving throw.
Better dead than red.
God.
Oh no!
Oh, wait.
I took a natural.
That's what.
Yeah, on that one.
I got a 5.
17.
5,
Again.
17.
22 for Leila, 11 for Cyrus.
11.
Shane, you were probably the furthest down the mountain, so this nuclear blast hit you the most. Who got 11? You guys get half damage. Everyone else doesn't take anything.
Wait, I got a 5.
Oh yeah, then you
And I got a 17.
you're fine. Shane, you take 4 force, 4 heat.
Okay.
Whoever 5 and 11s, you guys take 2 force and 2 heat.
Oh, so I take 4 heat. Okay.
Yeah. As well, steam. I'm not gonna count as fire.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yes.
So we take 4 damage.
Yes. As, like, no joke, a nuclear bomb explodes and the impact just... Give us, like, a Modern Warfare 2? No.
No.
Okay. Nuclear bomb pretty much explodes.
I just saw Oppenheimer.
You just saw Oppenheimer. That just happened. You guys got Oppenheimer.
Well.
That ice, that ice mountain is now melted and it just turned into a freaking lake, and you can just hear the soldiers who survived the
Explosion
are now kind of like sloshing around in the water.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how dry is the air at this point?
It went from cold to hot, now back to cold again. It actually creates such an explosion that where the explosion happened, there's like a eye of the storm happening, and the temperature dropped now. Wow. You know how the dragon just released a breath of frost? That mountain's gone now. Like, it's just... He even took some hit. He took it. He just, like, got puzzled for a second. He just starts flying off.
Is the Colossus still standing, or is it reduced to ash?
You actually... It's legs. It's like pants and boots.
So just, like, the waist down is
Yeah,
still
the waist down is there, but the torso, the arms, the head's gone.
Ah, jeez.
Oh, well. So much for that, fighting a dragon.
I had a cool piece for that, too.
And then another dragon sound happens.
Oh, well, I didn't know you were going to play it twice.
Radigan ran forward. This is out of hand. There's 2 of them now.
Oh, I gotta go find it. Hold on.
I'm sorry, Dad.
You warn me next time.
Yeah.
I think I want to go back
Warren,
to
you
my
wanna-
office now.
Warn you when a dragon's gonna show up? They don't do that, Tim. They just show up.
Yeah.
And you guys hear some wings above you.
What kind of beating?
The violent kind.
Oh.
Who's there?
Shane, you look concerned.
I am very concerned.
I mean, why wouldn't he be?
Look
Like-
who it is.
Like 20,000 of my dudes, probably at least 10,000 of them just got either frozen or nuked.
Or drowned in the
Or
water
drowned.
afterwards.
Yeah, or drowned in the water afterwards.
They just made those soldiers into a kid cuisine.
They microwaved them, oh my god. Like a fucking frozen dinner.
They got hot and ready in 5 minutes.
Jesus. Okay, so I guess the dragon is going to...
It descends down.
It descends down. You describe
Hover.
what the physical thing is happening so then I can do the
So,
voice.
it is an adult dragon. It is white with black trimmings.
This guy.
And it approaches the party, but it's still probably like 60 feet in the air, flapping its wings.
It's like fighting a Skyrim dragon. It's like up in the air and it's not like
It's not moving, it's just holding its spot.
Yeah. Making noises.
You notice
at
that
you.
this is the one that splatted.
I was just about to ask.
Yeah.
Well, look who it is. The vermin from Winesap.
Radigan going, what do you mean the vermin? Did you talk with this one already?
He's the one who yeeted up the hobgoblin.
Oh, I do
too.
recognize
This
it.
is the one that broke up your little talk with the generals.
Oh, Jesus. Sorry.
Jesus won't save you now.
Is that Degdidoc saying that?
No, it's the
Oh,
dragon.
you're the dragon? Oh!
I am the dragon.
I didn't know you were the dragon.
John-
Oh, I'm so confused.
John
I
wanted me to be the dragon.
I thought you called the dragon vermin
No.
too, and I was like, the fuck is
no,
going
no.
I'm like, he is very confident right now.
No, I'm
He took a big
supposed
sip.
to be the dragon.
But how do you know us? There was plenty of people at the city.
Dragons have remarkable eyesight. Nature boy.
Fair enough.
State your business.
Or pleasure.
I come with a message. You are to negotiate. Bring the armies of New Brennick into negotiation within a week from now, or you will be decimated. The armies and destruction that you have seen here is but a fraction of what we have in store. We will kill you all, he says.
I mean, could you clearly do that now? I mean, you would have done it.
Radigan Rancorn. He brings up a good point. Most people don't negotiate.
Now, what exactly are these negotiations for again?
To make either a peace treaty or war with a formal war or peace treaty with New Brennick.
Listen, I would.
Even though this could technically count as war.
Radigan considers this war already. You just
Yeah.
attacked multiple places at once.
Yeah.
So the dragon doesn't care which?
Yeah. They just want open negotiations in the capital of the Five Islands in Agrin's Cove.
Okay.
So you must open negotiations in the capital of Agrinwall.
Radigan Rancorn. In Draconic. Or what?
In Draconic.
Like I just said, idiot. Everything dies.
In Draconic. How would I convey the size of Brennick's army? Because this is like a fraction of it. This 20,000 soldiers.
This is a third.
A third of the mountain that came here.
This is a
But
good chunk. This is a good chunk of the mountain. What's left?
Of the mountain.
Yeah. Pretty much this army's decimated.
Okay.
But this was a third of the entire invading force, so there's still 2/3 of it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Radigan Rancorn. We came here to bring order. We came here to pacify and to make these lands tame. To make them livable, to better the lives of everyone here. If that means open war with you, you've already declared war yourself.
Once more, open negotiations at the capital of Agrinwall within a week.
And then you can say something like, "Oh, my father will crush everyone," because he's the one who just took out.
That's Norbane, right?
Yeah.
Or Norbane will come himself.
Radigan Rancorn. And what of you? Will you cower behind your father?
I'll be right beside him.
Can you, blast off some more ice somewhere to prove the point?
Yeah, you can shoot him if you'd like.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna shoot past Radigan down to the army again.
Down at the army?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You just see some men just, trying to swim. They just get D-Day'd by some ice.
Are they still speaking in Draconic?
Yeah, I was probably speaking in Draconic because I wanna say a name to him in Draconic.
Sure.
What's the coward? I would like to call him a coward in Draconic for targeting men who are drowning.
Shane, make me a dexterity saving throw. Who's next to Shane? Anybody next to Shane?
Yeah. What is the position looking like?
I'm gonna say.
Hello, sharks.
It's my lady.
Oh, hello. Welcome.
Welcome.
How's it
So
going?
5, John.
I have alcohol.
What did that have to do with anything?
Oh, sorry, 10, John.
She
I
said
mean.
soda's no
Yeah,
beer.
10.
Wow. W's in
Oh,
the chat. This
okay.
is actually awesome.
Alright, you make me a quick luck check, which is charisma.
Can I use my lucky trait on this?
Sure.
Cool.
Check or save? Well, it doesn't matter for me. 5.
Save. 5?
Christmas save?
Charisma save.
Oh, okay.
I nat 1. I'm good at these.
Haedus was the the closest one.
Damn it.
Oh shit.
Haedus and Haedus and Rancord is gonna make me a dexterity saving throw.
I already made it.
What was it?
10.
Okay, you take full damage.
16.
Christmas saving throw?
You're good. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
16. You take half. No, you still take full.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
As you boyos get hit with 16 frost damage from the ice attack.
Leila's moving in.
Well, she. Well, I rolled a 6, so I assume she would be next in line.
Yeah.
So
Takes half.
takes half.
Yeah.
Now she has resistance to cold.
It's a quarter.
Okay.
Half.
So what did you guys take?
I didn't take
She takes
any
4.
yet.
I took
She
16
takes
damage.
4.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do I take anything? I'm kind
No,
of...
you're fine. You're fine.
Okay.
Okay.
As Ilthrak flies away, kind of grunting.
Yeah.
Trying to pull myself up out of the ground after that.
Yeah, same.
In common, just gonna say to the party, coward. As I'm like tracking myself along the ground.
Leila flies up to you and she goes, "What did you say to him?"
What the hell was that? Oh,
I don't feel so good.
I called him coward again.
why would you? Did you see how big he was?
Did you see how big he was?
That's a moment for the laugh track in the televised version. Yeah.
Yes. My emotions got the better of me. I'm sorry. I just watched 20,000 men die.
Listen, war can take a toll on people, but you can't let them get to you until after the war is done. Otherwise, you can make more mistakes that will cause the war to be even worse.
Well, I've already made a mistake, and I'm already deciding what's going to happen.
And what's that?
I'm going to try to get as many soldiers, as many of the ones down there that are still alive. I'm going to lead them back to Agwinwall. And hopefully we can regroup with whatever remains of the other armies and possibly push back against this Norbane. We can't push here. We have to hit him somewhere where he's weaker.
Right.
Well, hold on. I was going to say something, but you made him fly away. I was going to mention that there is the Dark Druid on the loose who can turn into a dragon. Wouldn't it be helpful to warn the dragons of this and potentially have them help us defeat him?
Who's to say they wouldn't just pick him up and then side with him?
Exactly.
Themselves.
They
They're all
also-
dragons.
They just attacked a city, wiping out most of the populace with Tooth, Fang, and Undead.
And I ran away.
Technically, they
I didn't want to
start
be
getting
there.
But I don't agree with your point, though. I think Norbane,
But you said something made it worse.
considering
And
Yes.
that's my character.
how
as well.
big
Something made
he
it
is
worse.
and how much control he has over all of his minions, I think that he would not want to share power. And the Dark Druid is not actually a dragon. He's just pretending to be one.
Yeah, I think more than pretending. I mean, he was a pretty convincing dragon.
Well, right, but he's actually just a human, not just like how when if a dragon turns into a human, they're not actually human. They're still originally a dragon.
That's debatable, I think.
Just because they were a dragon, and he was.
Yes, he was a dragon. Yes, exactly.
Okay, never mind. But
Besides, I think siding with one dragon as opposed to siding with a whole city is probably a better divide of power for them. You know what I'm saying? Based on what you were just saying about how he doesn't want to share power. Why would he share power with more things instead of something that is them but less?
I don't think Norbane would want to side with anyone. I think the Norbane wants to control areas, and the Dark Druid trying to take over an area as well is just a direct opponent.
Alright, well then if that happens, Norbane would probably just kick him out.
Or distract him. The Dark Druid may be a unwitting ally.
Oh, now you want to side with the Dark Druid?
I'm not saying we side with him. I'm saying we're still gonna capture him or kill him. But what I am saying is that if he's as strong... I didn't get to see him. You have to remember this.
Yeah,
but if he's as strong as you say he is...
He's a dragon.
He's going to
You
cause
saw the
issues
vision.
for them. The vision.
Yeah, and back when he was the
When you were in the Raven Queen's area,
I did see
there was the
your guys' past, right?
yes,
and,
you did.
and
You
Henry
did.
James McLaughlin too.
Yes, you saw the court scene, and then you actually saw where the dragon broke out of the prison.
I wasn't there, but I wouldn't remember that fully though either, because that was.
I mean,
just
I
a
guess
vision.
it was a quick thing,
Make
but
a
you,
intelligence check if you'd like.
13.
Yeah, you remember it.
All right. I wasn't there though. I saw it in a vision. Whether that was true or not, I don't know. I wasn't there to experience it. I'm saying the vision itself may have been skewed. It's through the eyes of a god.
Yeah. It was true. It was a dragon. He destroyed a lot of things.
I'm not arguing if it was
The
a
building
dragon
was
or not.
collapsing that. Why are we arguing? What wrong position do you have right now that's making me argue with you?
I'm not arguing. I'm saying that simply he's if we tell the dragons of him,
The dragons
just-
of him.
yes. All that means,
I think he's only one guy.
yes.
Haedus is going to flop over on his back where he was like knocked into the dirt and just be like,
Norbane is a dragon.
Yes,
He commands many dragons.
that's also true.
He commands many kobolds.
That is also true.
The Dark Druid is a man that turns into a dragon.
He's
Yes.
a half elf.
He's a half-elf specifically.
Right, and dragon,
Yes.
as we discovered.
So let's just call him a half-dragon. For simpler terms, correct?
but he can't be a dragon forever.
No. But he's
we
like
do
half
know
of a
that.
dragon, right? We don't know that. Anyways,
Maybe, you know what? The half-elf might have been in disguise.
we're getting off topic here.
I think that he was imprisoned. No, he was already not a dragon in the court scene. Remember when we saw him being trialed? Like, they wouldn't have let him have been transformed into something he's not when under trial.
I
Might
mean,
have
if
done
it's in the
it
courtroom,
secret.
maybe.
Yeah, he might have done it in secret. Also, it's the Feywild, right? Isn't it all wacky over there?
We're off topic.
Wouldn't they be able to know if someone was, like, pulling an illusion over them?
I don't know, but we are off topic.
Not really. We're talking about which person is more dangerous.
They're both dangerous.
Yeah.
We're talking about two evils here. Neither one is the one we're siding with.
Haedus,
I didn't-
lying on his back in the dirt, goes, my tummy hurts. And also my legs. And my shoulders, and pretty much everything else.
You'll be alright.
All I'm saying is that if we're going after the Dark Druid and if we're going after the dragons, if the Dark Druid is causing chaos for the dragons, that's a benefit to us. We're still gonna kill him. Or capture him, whatever your nature god wants of us. But I'm saying that us telling the dragons isn't going to benefit us in any way. Do you understand what I mean? If we warn them of him, that does not benefit us.
Well, I mean, I kind of feel it does, because then they know to keep an eye out for him.
That just makes them more prepared to fight the distraction that we're hoping the Dark Druid is as a dragon.
We're hoping
What?
he causes issues.
For the dragon.
We
For
don't
the
want to
dragons.
help anybody.
Yes, we're not helping him. We're still gonna put him down like the vermin he is.
Well, it depends on what the Dark Druid is doing. He could be seeing the dragons attacking and then biding his time and waiting for them to leave, or going elsewhere where they're not attacking.
Well, we could, you can give him a reason to fight each other. Say, for example, we make a scapegoat or, some sort of decoy, so to say.
Haedus goes,
I
I'm
like
a
the way you
goat.
think.
Haedus sits up from the dirt when you say scapegoat and goes, I'm a goat, kinda.
Well, yes, but no. So,
I don't think we should make him a decoy.
No,
You
no.
did notice that the dragon that you were talking to, though, Tom, was what Zach's character described that killed your father. Does that make you feel any way that you just...
I did notice that.
Yeah.
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 He goes, instead of saying I'm a goat, he'd go, I'm a goat. I'm a very sad goat. Crying
Oh my
God. It's like tears in his eyes.
Can I go and help Haedus up?
Yeah.
I like give you my hand to pull you up from the ground and be like, Haedus, it's okay. We're gonna avenge him together.
I don't think a sad goat would be a good distraction.
No, a sad goat is not a good distraction, Haedus.
It would be a good distraction.
As he starts crying.
What do you mean by decoy?
I'm gonna start like rubbing your back like, Haedus, you were never gonna...
First,
We were never gonna risk you, we like you too much.
Well, we're not going to tie you to a piece of string and then use you as bait. Well, anyway, this will talk for later. Well, we have to think about it. So what are the dragons after, truly? Like, I know they're after negotiations, right? So, let's say we, add in a bit of competition. Or the Dark Druid, we're getting protection from the Dark Druid or something. I don't know.
Lie to them?
Well, yeah, no, they're saying it's like, okay, well, we've already discussed this with him, so, we settled our conditions here, so you can go move elsewhere.
What if we...
I feel like that would get us all killed. Haedus doesn't say that. He's not smart enough.
Does it say they won't fall for that bluff?
I mean,
We... By the way, can we still be moving down the mountain?
Yes, I was waiting for someone to say that.
This whole time I
Okay,
wanted to be
okay.
moving down the mountain.
All right, so this discussion. When you kind of finish this discussion, we'll go to the next part. But this is while you guys are moving.
Yeah.
Make me strength saving throws, not to slip off the mountain, because now it's both wet and frosty.
Okay.
23.
14.
I want 8 and higher.
11.
I'm rolling good today.
6.
Okay, so Todd slides down the mountain like a sled.
Oh, there I go.
What sound does he make as you hear him go?
Oh, shit, oh, fuck.
You just take a point of slashing damage as you get road rash from the mountain.
I'm just imagining you you're giving your discussion that you were a couple minutes ago about how we can use the Dark Druid as a bargaining chip or something. You're just you have your hands at your hips and you're just sliding down the mountain.
Oh, there I go.
Oh, there we go. Oh, shit, oh my.
Cyrus got a 3.
Oh, he also does that too. Takes a point of slashing damage.
Gosh, down this mount.
Are they going down it faster than us?
Yeah, they're going 2 or 3 times faster because of gravity.
And Leila got a nat 1 plus.
Oh,
She can fly.
she can fly.
It would be like a tumble
So,
and
I
then
don't
you
know
lift off.
Yeah, I don't know what you would consider to have happened before. If
she
she
slipped,
can
then flew. No
Oh,
damage.
okay.
She kind of took off. She had a little bit of momentum.
So she's kind of flying after almost falling on the mountain. She's like, I'm off my game. Oh shoot! And then she flies down to try to see if she can help Cyrus and Todd.
Appreciate it.
But okay, so half the party is really far down the mountain because they slipped down it. The other half is steady, creeping down, not trying to slip.
Creepy.
Seeing them go down it, is there an ice path that we can see that they've slid down at this point?
Yeah, obviously.
I'm just kind of gonna look at Cyrus for a minute and be like, "Oh wait, Cyrus is down there." I'm gonna look at Degdidoc for a minute and be like, "That is definitely the fastest way. I don't want to do it."
Degdidoc's just gonna nod and sit down and let himself slide.
He's just sitting down but twirling backwards.
Like somebody sledding on one of those trash can kind of sleds.
Yeah.
Just,
But his butt is the.
I guess.
You hear.
I guess I'm gonna follow him down, doing the same thing.
Make me an acrobatics check then, Shane. You just don't got the quite drunken stupor as.
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics check to go.
Oh, not one.
You fall down the mountain like Todd and the rest of them. You take 1 point of slashing damage.
I'm at half health.
They reach up. Haedus is the last one. Eventually, you guys are almost towards. You guys are probably less than a half a mile away from the army. What's left?
Nice.
Cyrus is taking his sweet time getting back up.
Yeah.
He's going
You see me slide up to you a couple seconds later.
See, the mountain isn't that friendly. You know, anyone can fall up or down this thing. It's not just me.
I did choose to go down it, though, and then I slipped. I made my decision.
You chose poor.
He chose violence.
I am choosing violence, yes.
Yes. Cheers to that.
Did we leave Haedus at the top of the mountain?
Yeah, he's the last one. He's the caboose.
Haedus, me and Degdidoc both decided to slide down the mountain. Would you come join us sliding down the mountain?
If I had more health, I would.
Okay, fair enough.
Taking his time. And 10 minutes go by, everyone's in the same spot. Almost, you're pretty much off the mountain, but it's still kind of rugged, and you're about half a mile from the army. You can see it, though. They're just a little bit downhill from you, just ever so slightly. No mountains, though. It's like a very steady.
Then I guess I'm probably going to start jogging or running instead.
You gonna run?
As long as there isn't solid sheets of ice, yes.
It's weird because some areas are wet from the steam heat and some are already frozen. So it's a weird mix of ice and lake.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
If you start running, make me an athletics check. You can run that half mile. If anyone's following him, make me an athletics check.
No, I'm gonna just stumble.
Okay.
Hey, Cyrus is going to take it slow.
15.
15. Anybody else joining him or no?
No.
Leila will fly with him to make sure that no one's going alone.
Will anyone be weirded out that Leila has wings, or she's human?
She doesn't.
You know, she's just
She
Oh
just
yeah,
flies.
you're right.
floating.
I'm so
She
sorry.
like
You're right.
Superman's around.
Yeah. Okay.
That deserves questions on its own, but we're not going to
address
that.
We've been questioning that since the beginning, or at least Degdidoc has.
So she said that she got the power from her patron.
So Leila
Huh?
and
I don't know what she is.
Yeah, but she's flying close to the ground though.
that's fine. Leila and Radigan Rancord get to kind of the outskirts of the army camp, and you hear just a.
Say that again.
What do you hear?
Is it like an oh god?
You don't know what it is.
No,
Can
I don't.
follow
John.
that sound?
Yeah.
Layla will fly down to the ground to try to not be as easily seen.
You guys go not straight, but kind of off to the left a little bit. You just see like a small dragon, a red one, just not red actually, brass.
Oh boy.
Brass, a small brass dragon.
A metallic dragon?
Yeah, which one breathes fire? Is it metallic? Is it brass? gold?
No, brass is lightning. Gold does, and then another one does. I think.
The other one that's
Copper? No, not
No,
copper.
copper's
Copper's
poison. Yeah, I think it's the other one that would brass.
Bronze?
No.
bronze.
No, sorry, bronze is the lightning one. Brass is the fire one.
Brass. You see a maybe just a wormling of a brass dragon just struggling to swim in like a makeshift lake from it.
Yeah, bronze dragons are the coastal ones. They are built to swim.
Readying my weapon, I'm gonna be like, "Are you with Norbane?" In Draconic, "Are you with Norbane?"
Are you yelling?
Yes.
As you yell, there is actually somebody next to it. It gets up because it got startled, slips on ice, falls down, hit itself in the head. Like that's next to the dragon, a little bit over.
This person. Oh, a person did?
Yeah, like it was a hobbit. It stood up, slipped on the ice, and hit its head and got knocked out.
We didn't fall in the water with the dragon?
It's next to it.
Oh, okay.
It's like on. So I'll explain it. So water, dragon inside. This thing's over there.
Oh,
Does that make sense?
okay.
It's like 20 feet away from the dragon.
Oh,
Alright.
Okay.
I'm just gonna, I guess, approach the unconscious hobbit.
You're not gonna save the dragon?
I'll run into the water.
Did you run with Radigan before? Because they ran. Leila and him ran.
I'm gonna drag him
Did
away
you
from the
ran
water
with
first.
Shane?
No, I don't believe so.
So okay. So you're not there.
Is it ice around it? And then
It's
there's
like
a
icy water.
So I'm gonna drag him away from the ice first, so he doesn't fall into it.
Yeah.
Can Leila do an intelligence check to see if this is a dragon that is part of Norbane's forces?
Make the check.
Yes, Tim? 17.
17?
Sneak a peek.
No, because Norbane's forces tend to be chromatic. White, black, blue.
Mm-hmm.
This one is brass.
Okay, so there were none like this, like when Winesap and whatnot.
Yes. There was none like this.
Okay.
This is a metallic dragon. It's a wormling.
I wonder how this one got here. Doesn't look like it was with Norbane.
I guess after hearing Leila say that, Radigan's gonna start.
Yeah.
How big is the dragon? Like, how
It's-
big is a wormling?
It's probably the size of a big dog, a mastiff.
Are they medium size?
Medium, yeah.
Let's
It's like the size
find
of a
out.
person.
Small. I'm just gonna say for DM bullshit. Smaller end of medium. Long though.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna try to pull it out of the water.
Make me strength check.
And Leila will give you advantage.
I think it is actually.
She gave him. You heard him.
What do you say?
you heard him.
18 or 18.
Okay.
Did you just get a 7 plus?
No, I had a 16 plus 2,
Yeah.
and then the 7 plus 2 is a 9, so it's just gonna be 18.
Gotcha.
medium. Cool.
So I just said 18.
The dragon is happy, bites you, but it's a play nibble, right on the thigh. Play nibble bite. You might have been startled at first, but you realize it didn't puncture your skin, so you're like,
I personally don't care right now.
yeah.
Because there are so many people
Yeah.
dying right now.
So it then goes to the unconscious guy you pulled out and just like lays on top of him. But it's a hobbit, so it's like the same size.
I'm gonna grab like a handful of water,
Yeah.
throw it on his face to see if that wakes him up. If it doesn't, I'm gonna just continue on my way.
He gets up and he's like, well, what was that, laddie?
Radigan, I'm going. You slipped, banged your head. Your dragon's there. Other dragons are killing us. I gotta go.
Fitzerin! You saved him! And he like hugs you. The
Dragon this hobbit
Now,
away.
and the hobbit and both the dragon that curls up against your leg and the hobbit hugs you.
Where did you get a dragon from?
Oh, I am a dragon ranger.
Okay, but like I figured all the dragons were following Norbane.
Well, I'm from New Brenick. I am Lieutenant Lemerick, as it shakes Leila in your hand. Mercenary in the army of the mountain.
Men are dying. I need to leave.
Okay. Okay.
So I mean, I don't know if you start walking away, but Leila will just be like, so you have a bunch of your own breeds of dragons from where you come that are different than the ones that are here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Not all dragons are evil, not all men are evil. But
Well-
not all hobbits are jolly.
I thought not.
But
But
I hear this as I'm walking away.
Yeah.
well, I know that there are plenty of types of dragons, but I just didn't know what types of dragons were on this world.
Mostly metallic color.
Okay, so you guys are going to be using these dragons to help fight off Norbane?
Well, there's only a handful of us who use this magical dragon. This is Fitzerin. He likes fried fish.
Well, surely there are more, though, that you contain to...
Yeah. There are no gem dragons. No, not a lot of rock dragon. Just mostly color and metallic.
I mean, those are the most common.
Yeah.
But I mean, surely there are more dragons that you can also, like, you can have people also trained to help fight off Norbane.
Yes. However, laddie, I have to go to save other men since now I'm saved and my dragon's saved.
Okay, well, glad to see that you're helping people out.
Yeah.
And she'll follow
Yeah.
Radigan.
Before you leave, though, take this. It's a rifle. I have a spat.
You know, I've been very interested in seeing how these work.
Motherfucker, take the fucking rifle.
I'm not there.
Oh.
I haven't been there for a while.
Gives Leila the rifle.
Well, thank you. Yeah, me
Yes.
or my companions can use this.
It's a depot rifle.
A what rifle?
Depot.
A depot.
Yeah.
I will let him know. I'm not sure what that means.
Okay.
I shall thank him and then fly over to Radigan and be like,
you two left, the rest of the crowd meets up right about here now.
Cool.
You guys just see a hobbit with a wormling dragon trying to help other men up, checking if they're wounded or dead and whatever.
Haedus isn't gonna question it. He's not that smart.
I guess not all the dragons are bad.
Good. That dragon is beautiful. Well, are we that close, or are we just seeing him from?
He's just panting like a dog, the brass dragon, trying to dig in the ice, trying to find people.
He's kind of cute, actually.
He breathes fire to get some of the ice off.
And he breathes fire. What would happen if I gave him some of my alcohol?
Please don't give you dragon alcohol. He'll get drunk.
If Radigan sees it breathe fire at the top of his lungs, do not let it near me! Do not let it near me!
You're not there, Shane.
I'm saying if I see random fire in the distance, do not let it near me!
You're not there, Shane. You decided to run off.
Cyrus sees the fire and he definitely
But
keeps
it's
his
nighttime, so
distance.
fire.
It's like 7 p.m.
I'm saying light recent events have been adorable, but I've seen some horrific shit.
At least this one is not. This one's different than the other ones.
We definitely just witnessed a war crime.
A war?
Oh yes, thousands have died.
Luckily, it was from a distance, so you couldn't really make things out that well.
We're making them out now.
It went from mountain to nuke real quick.
Oh well, on with the adventure.
Well, I'm scarred for life.
What's the party want to do?
Let's take a long rest next to the dragon.
I fart.
We can wait for the dragon to grow up, and then we can
Take like a
counterattack.
couple thousand years.
Let's get an aging spell. Make it grow to an adult dragon in a day.
It's like cigarettes make you age faster. Start feeding them cigarettes.
I can't.
Oh my god. What is the party doing?
Well, we want to get to your place. But it looks like Radigan wants to make a pit stop and save people. I'm not going to be much help.
Whose place?
Todd's.
But
But you're not here, so
No,
you
I'm
don't
just-
hear
I'm
that!
confused on the conversation.
Cool! You
Layla's,
should be!
Layla's not here too because she's with Radigan.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, now that lady's out of the way, let's talk about it behind her back.
We're the gossip girls now.
Why do we gotta be talking about each other? We're all trying to work together.
That was a joke, I'm sorry.
Well, you shouldn't be joking at a time like this.
Yeah, no, that was an out of character joke, but I said it in
Don't get
character's
meta and
voice.
get out of character.
In character, I would think it's very funny if Degdidoc is like, I am sorry, I should not be talking.
He's too much of a jerk right now to do that.
And so I guess we're just gonna try to catch up to Radigan and Leila
Trying to save people.
on the way.
Yeah,
All
cool.
right, here we go.
I want everybody to roll me a d8 and then roll me a medicine check.
3.
Okay.
I don't have a D8 right.
5.
I didn't think I needed that.
5, and then a medicine check.
13.
13.
Nat 20 on the medicine check,
Fuck. Okay.
but I got a 5 on whatever on the D8.
You guys start digging men out of ice and water and things and broken tents and cannons and shit. You save 5 soldiers. You stabilize them with. I'm gonna say you blew a spell slot though. Is that fair?
That's fine.
You blew a spell slot. You
If you
saved
have any.
5 soldiers.
I don't think he has any.
Actually, I don't think I have any
Yeah.
spell slots. Well, we
I rolled
did a short
4.
rest, didn't we? Or a long rest?
No, we did a long rest. Yeah, you should have all of them.
I have all of them then,
What did we
yeah.
long
And
rest?
a 9 on the
After
medicine
we
check.
fought Orlivo.
You managed to save 2 soldiers.
Oh,
Yeah.
We found
yes.
a different house and took a longer
Only
rest.
1 and then a 9 on the medicine check.
You saved 1 soldier, digging him out of the ice.
Yeah, so I have spell
Stabilized
slots.
them. Layla's and Cyrus.
Oh, I didn't do Leila, but Cyrus.
He probably blowed a spell to heal people.
Okay, Cyrus got 5 and then got rolled a 14.
He ended up saving 4 soldiers.
Fair enough.
You guys did come across dozens, though, not saved. Each.
And Leila got 3, and then
Is there
12.
Is there any like I'm assuming there are. Are there any people like obviously just dead around?
Dozens.
Okay. Do I or do I not do something in character that was really stupid, but that I would do? I'm gonna do it because he would do it. I'm gonna cast Speak with Dead.
On a soldier?
Yeah.
Okay.
For like no reason, basically, because Haedus is stupid, and he's gonna go to this.
You find a Goliath.
Isn't that the 5
With-
questions one?
With the
I
Yes,
think it might be. Yeah.
it is. Yeah.
you find a Goliath with a big old mauled warhammer and 2 pistols.
Damn.
Yeah.
His whole face is burnt off. He's dead. He looks like a meaty skeleton face.
Okay, so here's how it works. It can last for 10 minutes. I can ask only 5 questions, and once the 5 questions of the 10 minutes is up, they're dead again. Also, they can't move or learn new info.
Okay. You cast it.
So I cast it, and I go up to this burned Goliath, and I'm like, okay, so Haedus is smart enough to know you can only have 5 questions. Let me think about
You saw the movie, right?
that. Yeah.
How many questions can I ask you?
Yes.
Did that count as a question?
Yes.
So Haedus is gonna walk up and go,
Say that.
I didn't.
"Why was your army here?"
To invade the north.
Why?
To bring peace and justice and freedom to these savages.
Haedus nods and then says, I think
But is that 2 questions?
That's 2.
That's 2. Yeah,
two.
that is 2 questions.
Okay.
Yes, 2 of the 5. Because Haedus is stupid and blew one on why.
Yeah.
Who made that automaton thingy?
It was the great artificers of the mountain, the pride and joy of the dwarven civilization.
So you guys are just watching me talk to this corpse, probably rather horrifically.
He has like no eyes, but he's
Is his tongue the only thing still in his mouth right now? His cheekbones, all that is gone. His tongue.
Yeah.
He's like all burned up.
it's like tongue flapping on teeth.
And I'm just talking to this guy, like, for no reason. Like, there's
Yeah.
no clear, like, what would I learn from this guy? I'm just doing it anyway. And he just nods and goes,
Cyrus looks a little disturbed by this from a distance.
Degdidoc is just smiling with amusement.
That was 3, right? You got
Yeah,
2
that
more?
was 3. I got 2 more. Haedus is going to go, have you ever seen the Dark Druid?
No.
What were you doing with your army here?
We were setting up camp and falls down.
He just turns around, looks at the party, and goes, I think we learned a lot.
Radigan Rancourt. Well, at least he's resting now.
It jerks a little bit.
How many times can you cast that spell?
Not too much. It's alright, I think it was worth it.
If I end up dying,
I can't even close his eyes.
It doesn't have any.
hey Haedus, if I end up dying, can you ask me 4 questions and then not ask me a 5th one
And just drag him.
and just drag me around? Yeah.
But that means no one can ever ask you a question.
Well, technically it only lasts 10 minutes. So you'd get 10 minutes of being dragged around.
Yeah, that's fine. It'd be a nice closure. If I
Okay,
die.
okay, yeah, I could do that.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I'm gonna write this in my notes.
That is
In case Degdidoc dies.
That is actually a pretty good way to like get that player's like final moments out. Like
Now, here's the thing: can the undead person speak on their own free will, or can they only talk when given a question to answer?
I think only when given a question to answer.
They can still see things though.
So I
It's,
guess
it's
how
a
do you-
stupid request.
So how do you ask them to just kind of say whatever they want?
ask a very open-ended question.
Like, what is your final request? What do you want
I guess.
us to,
Yeah,
like, tell you?
what is your final speech that you'd like to give us about, before you pass away? Yeah. Okay. Interesting idea.
Todd, your patron, it's just like, I guess, kind of feels familiar with the situation because there's a lot of death around. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Like, I would say it's like slightly happy, I guess, or just it's like a familiar feeling for it.
Okay.
Yeah. Only you feel this though.
It's kind of fucked up.
You just say that like.
Yeah. You're like helping a soldier. Well, this is fun.
Degdidoc's just gonna look at you like, yeah, I guess it is, isn't it?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, no, that's.
Haedus walks over and goes, I just asked the dead guy some questions. I learned some good things.
Well, any information is good information, right?
Yeah, I learned they don't know who the Dark Druid is. At least the guy I asked didn't.
Right.
They were setting up camp here. That's why this military was here. I learned who made the giant automaton that just blew up.
Oh, all right.
And I learned that they were here to conquer and bring glory to savages. And they were here to invade.
Aren't these your people, Radigan?
They most certainly did not come to conquer and bring glory.
That's what the guy said. We all heard it.
Dead guy over there said so.
Did he say conquer and bring glory word for word?
What was his exact wording? Something about bringing glory to savages. I remember that, but
Bringing like freedom and
Yeah,
justice
freedom
to
and
savages.
justice. Yeah.
yeah. It's like, he said he wants to bring the freedom and justice to savages. It sounds a little
Not
I don't
misogynistic, that's not the right word, but like that kind of like belittling a minority.
Prejudiced?
That's the word.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, some of my people don't think very highly of Aquanari as a whole.
They're a lot like not as advanced.
Yeah.
Like he's in the pretty much in the industrial age. These guys are still in feudalism.
So you guys are literally just here to conquer it.
No, we genuinely are here to try to improve the situation. But for whatever reason, things just keep getting out of hand. We came here with good intentions. My diplomatic mission was supposed to Agwin Wall.
You were actually supposed to go into the Kingdom of Orange.
Of Orange?
Yeah. Narhan.
Oh, I like that.
Which we're nowhere near yet.
No, it's right past the...
That's like the next stop.
Yep.
If you're going from Aquanaria.
You're supposed to go around it,
Or
but,
Aquanaria.
dark dwarves.
My mission was to establish diplomatic negotiations with another island. The issue was...
Which island?
The big one.
Nor what? How'd you say it?
Well, the kingdom on that island was Narhan.
Narhan.
Oh, Narhan. Alright. They've got good whiskey there.
The issue is that our ship got sunk by the Dark Durgar.
Right, yeah, I remember that.
I never made it back to report in what had happened because we got sent to hell.
Oh, you should do that.
I did at the city that is now burning. Or freezing.
But, no, like, go to that island, I mean. Go to that port city.
I don't think it's gonna matter at this point because...
It's your whole calling.
Right? Yeah,
It's your mission. You
It
can't
was.
just ignore your mission.
It was until my ship got sunk. And then my mission was to get back.
Well, who cares about your ship? Your mission was to go do a thing.
You hit my uncle.
What?
I recognized the fist marks. I got to see it again, and I recognized it. There's something familiar. It was you, wasn't it?
What are you talking about?
Did you kill my uncle?
I don't think I did.
Did you punch his dead body?
What do you look like?
I give a brief description.
Yeah, gives a brief description.
Do I recognize anything?
You don't have dark vision, right?
I do.
I like to think like
Maybe like an intelligence check to see if you.
You remember punching a dead body that looked like that? Yeah.
I think you
I
like
got-
you went up to it and like felt like it's like yeah it's about wait hold up it's about a drunk man definitely about yay tall yeah I can see him.
I got 6.
You don't remember.
I genuinely have no idea, mate. I'm sorry.
All right.
I've never seen your uncle before.
You definitely did. He was on the ship with us.
Is this another Orlivo situation?
No, he had gotten killed, and his body was piled up with the others, and then somebody beat those bodies to a pulp.
That I would remember.
Yes.
Okay.
You got really bloodied and messy,
Oh!
but you thought you were killing bad guy.
Oh! Stop rubbing my arm hair.
Oh, I didn't realize. Sorry.
I don't like your intimate touches.
I was just doing this with my fingers.
You're just being a good homie, man.
And I'm assuming this entire conversation that we're arguing through, we're still helping people.
Yeah, really.
I'm not. I'm just talking to you.
Yeah, I'm helping people.
So he's just gonna go, oh, no, yo, you know what? You're right. Yeah, well, I don't know about that specific person, but I mean, if he was in that pile of bodies, see, because there was a time, right, when I thought I was beating people up. It turned out I wasn't.
It now dawns on Radigan how stupid some of his party members are.
So, I'm thinking that maybe if my fists happened to aim in the specific place where your uncle's remains were, then yes, I may have caved his face in. Accidentally and posthumously. Alright, he was not alive, so not really like a, I mean, I guess a little bit of desecration, but they're already dead, and they're already like, well, obviously they're already dead because desecration is, ruining the dead. But also, like, he was already desecrated, by the Verga. So, like, when I punched,
Keeps going.
I might have, I don't know. If you're saying that he had fist imprints, and they match mine, then it's very likely.
After traveling with you for a while, I kind of know what the bodies look like afterwards.
Right, yeah, so exactly. So, it might have been me. In fact, it probably was. But I didn't kill him. He was already dead. Why would I kill your uncle?
I don't know.
Neither do I. I thought it was beating up Dverga. It turned out it wasn't. I was very drunk.
I'm very mad, but I don't know how to express this right now. Because I understand
Yeah,
that you did something stupid while drunk.
well, I mean, I'm always drunk.
Yes.
Layla goes, this is why you need to
Drink
curb your
water."
alcoholism.
Does he actually take a sip of something?
He finds like a dead soldier's like rum bottle or something. He just doesn't cork
Finds
it.
a like,
Yeah.
what are you talking about? It's like spilling out of his mouth.
I have one mission for you right now, Degdidoc. Find as much alcohol as you can.
I like that.
Roll an investigation or survival.
Where is this going?
Layla goes, Daddy
Because
Doc,
everybody
no.
who
You
survived this
see
is gonna need
what
to
can
drink
happen-
their sorrows away.
Frickin' 20.
Oh my god, you find
I'm back, baby!
10 bottles of dwarven ale.
Oh, hell yeah.
Daddy Doc, listen. The
All
reason
from
that-
dead dwarfs.
The reason
Yes.
that you beat up
No,
his
don't.
uncle is because when you get drunk, you don't have control over yourself.
I'm living tonight.
Okay, so the
Degdidoc
first
is
step
very
to
irresponsible.
recovering is admitting
Nah,
that
it's
you're
good.
having problems.
Good. I needed hydration.
You can just drink water.
No, I get sick.
I think that's just all in your head.
No.
Is the lieutenant following us around too?
My stomach's down here.
He's
My
not
head's
really
okay.
part of your crowd. He kind of comes and goes. He's kind of happy you guys saved him, but he also has a duty to save what he
Yeah,
can.
which is what we're doing
Yeah.
right now too.
He's dragging himself out.
How's it going, Dwarven Star in the chat? I
I
just stole your ale.
Well, that's
If you're dead, I stole your ale. Sorry about
that's
that.
the name, Dwarven Star.
Dwarven Star.
Welcome
and
to
the follow.
the chat.
That's
Thank
a
you
cool-
for the
Welcome,
follow.
welcome.
Also,
Thank you
that's
for
a
the
cool
follow.
name. Makes me think of
Yeah.
Nidavellir.
Yes,
Would I
thank
be
you,
able to-
Nidavellir, for the follow.
take one.
Have to find the handle.
You have to find the handle.
Roll me a survival and/or Investigation.
All right.
Oh, I needed hydration. I'm glad I have
I'm gonna go
alcohol.
with investigation.
Is that Degdidoc or Tim?
No,
it's like
Tim.
a 7.
Because he was getting thirsty.
You find
He's
a
gonna start
pistol
downing it, at
called
least one
a
bottle.
flea shooter.
A flea shooter?
Yeah.
What the fuck is a flea shooter?
It's a pistol that has a reload of 2.
Okay.
Hey,
Does
hey,
a D4 piercing damage. Uses gunpowder.
hey, John.
Yes.
Our glorious new follower, Dwarven Star,
Dwarven Star.
in the chat asks, "What's happening?" And as the DM, I feel like it is your in your best interest to answer.
What's happening is there was an army of the mountains, which were a mix of dwarves, hobgoblins, Goliaths, right?
Goliaths.
This army was full of artificers. They had pretty much Liberty Prime. It got
Giant mechanical robot.
giant
steampunk
mechanical steampunk ass robot. Dragon attacked it. Pretty much set off a nuke. People are trying to recover the area.
Yep.
Right now, the party is saving soldiers. They found a
While arguing.
about who hit whose dead uncle. And Tim's character Degdidoc just found a shit ton of alcohol.
If you want to get more context, the Tim punching his dead uncle is in the first episode. So you can go onto our YouTube channel and watch from the beginning.
Yep.
And this is like
a lot
episode
happened since
what?
then.
This is chapter 19.
So this is
Chapter
almost 20 episodes
Yeah.
later.
You got a lot to catching up to do.
But yeah, basically,
yeah.
broad strokes, there's an invasion going on from Shane's character Radigan's government, who's trying to occupy this area of the world, and they keep running into problems. One of which being a massive dragon, and this is just
That
something
lives in the North Pole. He's a shitty Santa.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
and
we,
we
Brought
are
some pretty bad gifts.
Terrible gifts.
so
yeah.
we basically like the dragon is a new development. This hasn't been like a campaign long thing.
Instead of coal, he brought cold.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what's going on. And my character is critically drunk all the time. If he eats anything that isn't meat or hardtack, or drinks anything that isn't alcohol, he will be very sick.
Messed up, Mike.
I want to spend a session where we just feed
Degdidoc is
you
nice
regular water.
He will be like the way that I designed the character is such that like when a normal character gets drunk, you have to roll con saves. My character has to roll con saves if he drinks normal, healthy food and water. It's exactly like the Doma Man in the TF2 comic. That's where I got the inspiration from.
Oh, there you go.
So you could say that alcoholism is like a condition, right? Like
Yes.
like blindness.
Sure.
So it could be suppressed with calm emotions, and it could be cured with lesser restoration.
That would be wiping out a lot of his personality.
Oh no.
The next one.
You'd have to develop a new personality that isn't alcohol for the
he
character.
might develop like a short-term form of madness from suddenly not having,
He's demechanized.
like, suddenly not craving alcohol anymore, and he's like felt that way for so long.
My character's already been screwed up for over half of the game because of sleeping in hell. I don't want to have another screw up like that. Zach was just saying that lesser restoration might be able to cure Degdidoc's alcoholism, which is literally his primary character trait.
Damn, that
So-
one spell will fuck you up.
Yeah, that like I'm already complaining about my my hell issue.
It's like being cast slow in the cloud of daggers.
Oh, jeez.
That's painful.
Listening
Yeah.
to what's happening reminds me of something my character did. They weren't very intelligent.
Well, we got two
Wow.
characters here that have less than 10 intelligence.
Yeah, myself and this guy here.
And my character is a like magically created goat fox man who was made who was made by dwarves by mistake,
Think like Simic hybrid, but different.
but
for this
not
world.
But like foxy goat.
with elf. Yeah, and he's just a bumbling idiot. He's really stupid.
And a bard.
And a bard. He's a bard.
Mine's just critically alcoholic.
Alright, so
Radigan's just sad now. Sad and angry.
Sad, war-hardened soldier.
Yeah, just like you saw your entire army, like half of it destroyed, and then
I keep seeing everything I care about die.
yeah.
First it was my uncle and my soldiers on the ship. Then it was everybody in the city,
And the generals I was getting to know that I started to care about, the only guys who
Like
have
10
survived
minutes.
so far, is you guys, surprisingly. Then the man I loved, Orlivo. Thank God I don't love him anymore, by the way. We'll get, that's in another session.
That's
You'll
another
get that
story.
eventually. Very sad. He died. Very glad. He then tried to kill us.
wasn't
Long
quite
story
that, though.
short, another character put a love. What was it? Hex?
Like curse.
It was like
a
flame
curse.
or fire or something like
Yeah,
that.
it was some
Flame
sort
or
of-
fiend or flame.
Yeah, it was a curse that made it so that his character fell in love with
the first person.
the first
I saw.
person he
You
saw
had
after the
flaming
cast,
passion.
Yeah.
and it happened to be an NPC called Orlivo.
That we all hated.
He all left
of us hated it. Him.
For
Him.
no reason.
Yeah.
For no reason. But we all thought he was there to betray us. That was like...
Yeah.
There was solid belief. And he did. After he died, he betrayed us.
Dwarven Star is just sharing his experience with a really critically unintelligent character. He was a wizard in this instance.
Oh, that's
The
terrible.
wizard in this instance teleported out of the jail we were in, killed both of the guards, and then walked away, leaving the entire party still in the prison. It was a lot of bad rolls.
That's funny.
Wait.
It's like
A
being
wizard with low
Yeah,
intelligence?
why would you do that?
Because it's funny. It's terrible,
That's
but it's funny.
Yeah. I mean, that is pretty funny. It's like a bard with low charisma.
Yeah, no, that would be stupid.
What is the part on
I
the
love
rest of the
it.
night? Like, save people and drink a lot of booze?
That's what Radigan's plan is.
I
He's going to
definitely-
pass out at some point due to alcoholism.
Haedus is kind of stupid and also very sad.
Yep.
So he's going to go with whatever Radigan's plans are probably right now because he thinks Radigan is really smart. So if Radigan decides
To drink
to
his
drink
sorrows
his
away.
sorrows away, Haedus is
feel
like,
like-
that's a good idea.
Haedus could probably use it because his dad died, so.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Also true.
So where are these negotiations being held?
They said in the capital city of Agrin Wall. Didn't know there was one.
Oh, yeah. I should probably tell the lieutenant that we met about that.
Are you going back to the Dragon Ranger?
Yeah,
Tell him everything.
Yeah.
Give him the full plot synopsis so that Dwarven Star can be on the same page.
All right.
Okay.
Radigan Rancourt here. Lieutenant.
You meet up with Lieutenant Lemerick. He has his dragon, saving people, warming them up with his fire breath.
I'll assist him while talking.
Yes. Oh, it's good to see you. The man who saved my dragon for me, helped me up out of the ice.
So let me introduce myself. I am Radigan Rancourt of the Ebensteel,
Oh, the holy mercenaries. Oh, what is a money man like you doing here in the mountain army, huh?
Well, so I was on a diplomatic mission.
Oh, that's always how this was. And then explosions happen, princes get kidnapped, yes.
Are you quoting Star Wars?
But no, I'm sorry. This guy's like probably like 30 in Hobbit years.
I was going to the kingdom of Radigan Rancourt. The kingdom of Norhan? Narhan.
Oh, they're next on the list.
And,
He rub his hands together.
I was supposed to do a diplomatic mission there. The Dark Durgar sank my ship off the coast of this island. They then abducted me, the party you saw me with, minus Todd, and
And
Leila. Minus Todd and Leila. Leila was the one that could fly.
Oh, okay. Give me the meat, not the potatoes.
All right.
Pico love
Essentially,
of
I got sent to hell.
Sorry.
Many of us got sent to Avernus. We came back, a year had passed. We're here now. I had met with like 5 of the generals at a city nearby. Siebel Skarit being one of them. There was a hobgoblin. I think he's dead. I think they ate him.
Oh, he was the head of intelligence in Navy.
Yeah, he's gone. Anyways, the dragons want to have some sort of diplomatic talks.
I don't remember the city.
He said that he wanted the talks to be opened.
Yeah, he wanted diplomatic talks to be opened.
It's the capital of the 5 islands, Agwin Cove.
Agwin Cove?
Yeah.
In the capital of the Fire Islands, Agwin Cove. I'm sorry, it hurts my throat to do this voice for long periods. Radigan Cord. And, personally, I want to kill them. All of them. Every dragon. But
he looks at his little guy. What'd you say there, laddie?
every chromatic dragon.
Oh, much better. The dragon, like...
Everyone related to Norbane. As long as he's not related to Norbane, he's safe.
I understand. Well, how about we try to find Skibo Skorit in the morning? We should rest up what's left of our enemy. I would say maybe 8 of us are still here from 20,000, maybe a couple thousand.
Like Radigan starts shaking his head.
The explosion in the middle really took us off. Look at what I found. And he's like, there's just a man just staring at like the pants of the
pants of the
giant automaton
just
staring at legs.
Just a man just staring. I'm gonna see what he's up to. He doesn't look right in the head.
I guess I'm gonna accompany him too.
He's like, he looks at him. He's like, I must become the Iron Pants. I must be the strongest of all pants. I must make them pay and slaughter the Treeks. Oh yes, I have to become new. I must become Ferome Brachus.
Radigan Rancord. I like the enthusiasm.
Oh, the world will not know pants like this.
Maybe you should go lay down.
How can I lay? I must stand like that giant pair of pants.
Those are legs. The legs.
Okay, let's take this step by step and put this on one leg at a time, alright?
He's just staring off. Let him be. You'll see where he is in the morning.
Haedus gonna walk up. How close can I get to these giant metal legs?
You can get there, but the closer you get, the hotter it feels.
Oh, okay. In that case, he would stop. He'd walk towards it, then he would stop. He'd walk back. He's gonna walk back over and go, I wanted to play the drums on the metal legs and see how it sounded, but it's too hot. I don't want to deal with that. And he just walks away.
Just wait for it to cool off and we'll do it in the morning.
That's a good idea.
Hey,
You can also dip yourself in the water, and that might keep you cool.
I'll just wait till tomorrow.
I'm just gonna continue to save people until I can't, and then just pass out.
Everyone doing the same?
I'm also taking one of the bottles as long as Degdidoc lets me take it.
Yeah.
I'm taking one of the
I
bottles.
have taken every single one that I have found. I am not giving any. If I have not found all of them and there are ones that they find before me, then that's theirs.
Alright, then if you want to find alcohol, make me an investigation. Not in survival because you're not Degdidoc.
I do need it for survival.
Yeah. If you
9.
want to, Todd. No.
Leila chimes in and she goes,
You
I
found one
suggest that
bottle
we should
after.
all
I'm just gonna
take
drink
turns
that.
keeping watch. Now that we're not in hell anymore, I need to catch up on my sleep.
I rolled a 9 for finding alcohol.
You found a half a bottle of Dwarven Ale.
I drink it immediately.
You burp loud. Give us a good goat burp. Are we taking turns and watch?
Well, that's what Leila suggested because
Okay.
she doesn't want to stay up the whole night.
Okay. Who's taking... I don't really care, but I want to know who takes second watch.
Ooh. Well, why would you say that out loud
He
before
could-
we decide who's going to take the
well,
second watch?
Okay, I'll
change it.
up.
You change it to a different number.
Yep, I'll change it. Okay, how many boyos are
How many watches are there? Just 2?
Maybe 3.
3?
watch.
Okay.
Are we
I'll take-
setting up
I'll
a
take
camp
third watch.
somewhere with like the rest of the survivors?
It's kind of all camp around. It's
Alright.
mixture between graveyard and camp. It's like being in the Boy Scouts.
Layla will offer to take a watch though, unless someone else is like, no, I'll do it instead.
Yeah, I'll take a watch.
I can take a watch.
Okay.
I'll take a watch.
So, well, hold on. We only
1,
need 3 people for
2,
watching.
3.
Let
Where's the D4?
Let Radigan have a break because he's been working really hard.
1,
I've
2,
talked
3.
to it.
2! Meant to be. On Layla's watch,
not Leila.
Not Cyrus.
So what? It was Todd, Haedus, Degdidoc,
Did he want to take watch?
Yeah.
One. So
and he's not doing it.
not
1,
taking watch
2,
anymore?
3.
It was Haedus. not
Haedus. On
Yeah.
Haedus' watch. Okay.
Okay, so
On
Haedus is
Haedus-
up.
Haedus' watch. That guy's just still staring at the legs.
Okay.
You hear a coming from the Colossus pants. Yeah, like that. And a portal rips open from the butt of the legs.
No!
It is like
Giant
swirling
Colossus
snow
legs.
and fire
Oh,
at the
no.
same time.
What?
Steam is coming off crazy.
What the heck?
That's it though.
What?
Yeah,
What's in it?
nothing.
It's just fart.
It's just at the butt of the.
Oh, it's like the fuel gave off like a portal. What?
There was so much magical shit around that it turned it butt into a portal.
To where?
We don't
You
know.
don't know. You can always approach it.
I can't. I'm asleep.
Yeah.
Haedus is just gonna walk
You see
over
this
to
butt
the.
portal, and then the guy who was staring is like, "Oh man, this is beautiful."
Haedus is like, it just looks like a magical fart to me. I don't think that's very pretty.
Magical fart.
The ignorant don't know what's the blast.
The blast?
The blast.
The blast.
The blast.
Wait, are you saying the blast or the blessed?
You're like
The
perfectly,
blast.
perfectly in between the two words.
Oh
You're in the
no.
liminal space between
Haedus
those
just
two
like
words.
just
uncanny.
sits there silently for a moment in response to that because he can't comprehend which word is being said, and then he's just gonna say and then he's just gonna walk over to the party and let them know it, like wake them up.
Okay. He explains the situation.
Yeah, I just say that an exploding portal came out of the legs of this dead automaton thing.
It's
Colossus.
very steamy.
Degdidoc's
Very
gonna get
steamy.
up and he's gonna walk over to it.
As you get closer, it's pretty hot.
How close can I get?
You can get to it, but you can't like climb up it without getting
Oh
burned.
no, yeah, I don't
Yeah.
want to touch it. I just want to get to it.
It looks like a portal came out of these legs where the butt would be.
I'm going to take a pitten
Yeah.
and throw it in.
A pit. Well, what?
A pitten.
What's a pit?
It's a climbing
It's one
spike.
of those climbing things
Oh,
that you get. I have 10 of them.
It goes in for a while, and then like the rope it's connected to burn. Like
I didn't connect the rope. I just threw the
it just goes in. It makes a hissing sound.
Leila flies up and she goes, Degdidoc, we've had problems with you throwing things at portals before. You got to be careful about like what could be on the other
What are you
side.
talking about?
Remember when we were in hell and you were trying to throw stuff at the door?
Yeah, I remember that. What was the problem?
What was it? Haedus? You caused Haedus to fall in?
Oh, well, he's not here.
I'm just saying is that when messing with portals, things can go awry. And especially with portals, you want to make sure that you don't have any mistakes happen.
Alright, so
Yes.
what you're saying here is that because I almost killed a man who was in front of a portal that I threw a thing at, right, that now that there is nobody in front of this portal, me throwing something is just as bad.
That's not my
You're focusing on the wrong point of what I'm saying. Is that you got to be careful around portals because if something goes awry, that could be exponentially worse because you're around a portal. Unstable magic. You don't know where it goes. You just gotta be careful.
That's why I was just testing it.
Well, but you feel how hot it is.
Well, I figure this the statue, right?
What
from
if the portal gets
we all
bigger and you
agree
get
now?
enveloped? What if it moves? What if
I
it
guess so.
gets hotter?
It's like
What if something comes
2
out of
PM,
it and
2 a.m.
attacks
in the
you?
morning.
What if you get sucked
only
in?
like maybe an hour and a half went by.
Actually, I'm just gonna turn back over.
I'm gonna.
You have anything,
Wait, Todd just walks up to the portal?
yeah, no, it's interesting.
Yeah, do it, please. Save me from Layla's nagging right now.
Okay. Wait, how hot? Wait. I do have hellish. I do have,
Walks up is just unintelligible.
It is like 2 a.m. right now.
We'll make that canon. Yep.
Thank you, Jamie.
What'd she say?
pause? Oh, it's like that meme where the guy's giving presentation and he's like, And everyone starts clapping.
I do have resistance to fire damage.
Okay. You can probably touch it.
No.
You touch the legs.
No.
You touch the portal?
You touch the portal.
I throw something at it first.
What do you throw?
You have any rope?
Yeah, actually. Here, how about here. He's gonna take out another pin and tie a rope to it, and then hand it to you.
Todd, I was just explaining this to Degdidoc. You got to be careful around portals. You don't know where it goes and what could come out of
That's
it.
what we're trying to find out, lady.
Sometimes it's best to leave the portals alone.
Well, this just appeared out of nowhere while we're trying to sleep. We'll make sure it's safe.
Well, but maybe we're in an area that has high levels
While
of
you're
magic
doing this
because
whole
of the
conversation,
dragon.
I just throw it into the portal.
Haedus walks up, and does the rope stay?
It goes in, it keeps going.
Haedus walks up and is just watching for now.
It just keeps going. How long is your rope? 50 feet?
It is 50 feet of. I'm gonna say this is the hempen rope.
Do you hold
Sorry,
the rope?
48
You
feet.
hold the rope. Roll me a strength saving throw not to get sucked into the portal.
I'm sleeping.
I don't
Use
know.
an actual die, Aaron. This is important.
I don't know
Oh,
if
okay.
Leila would be able to
Use a-
give him the help action.
Sorry.
Well, I know that Haedus just walked up, so I'm going to say that Haedus, upon seeing him pull into a portal, is probably going to try and grab him.
Yeah, I think all
Or
of
is
us
it-
would try
Yeah.
to dogpile him.
Okay.
What was the strength saving throw?
It's a 10, boy.
He starts like getting 3 feet into the air, getting sucked in the portal until the whole party except Rancord because
I'm sleeping.
Yeah, he's sleeping.
I turned over because
Yeah.
my
Hey,
eyes
Cyrus
got
is
on.
asleep.
Cyrus is
Okay,
asleep.
yeah, so I would have
Yeah,
tried
you
to
all-
tackle him to try
Yeah,
and get
yeah.
him not get
Well,
dragged.
I like
You
go.
lose all your rope, by the way, whoever threw that.
Yeah, that was me.
Well, I let go as soon as
40
he, like-
feet of it.
48 feet.
48 feet.
Wait, he said he lets go as soon
You
as
let's
he feels
go.
it
Yeah,
pulling.
then you're fine.
Yeah.
So we just tackle you to the ground and the rope flies out of your hands to the portal.
Do you trust me a little more now about these things?
No.
The portal as the rope gets like teleported, goes like steam kind of sound.
Yeah, it's a bit spicy.
Well,
I don't know
luckily,
what's going
I
on.
have some more rope.
No. I think we've tested everything we can. I think we should just leave it alone.
No, yeah, I'm saving this. I don't want to waste this. I just had extra rope, so I figured why not.
Is that
If you want to
dragon
save it,
This
then
is
don't use
silk rope. He's gonna like waggle it in front of her face.
Of course.
Silk. It's nicer. 50 feet.
Radigan is
I
trying
can't
to
tell
sleep
if
right now.
if it's just the
It's
alcoholism
silk
or if there's
rope.
something else wrong with
It's
it.
nice. And Radigan's just like, what?
Right, so I have an even better idea after this one. You still have that dragon laying around?
Dwarven Star says that they have no faith in what's happening. Also,
I don't. Yeah.
Pico Lover Health asked us a little while ago, what are you fine folks up to today?
Oh.
We're playing D&D.
Well,
I'm personally breathing.
Yeah.
We're playing Dungeons and Dragons. This is our DM.
A giant dragon just
Shane.
attacked an army, and we're
I'm
exploring
John.
the aftermath of the army being destroyed by the dragon. And
don't-
there's
This is Tom. That's Tim.
I'm Chaz.
Jazz.
There are the giant leg remains of a giant robot that was a part of the army, and then a portal just came out of the butt for some reason.
And some of the party are trying to examine whether we should go into this portal, and some of us are arguing it's a bad idea.
Leila, that is not in question. No one is going in the portal.
Haedus is just going to say, well, I don't want to go in the portal, but I do want to know what's in there.
Yeah, I mean, it burned up my rope, apparently.
It means there's probably fire in the portal. We shouldn't go through.
From the distance, Radigan Rancord. Throw some gunpowder in it.
But why are you...
Why would you
Why
want
is it
that?
here?
It's a wet.
That's what I want to know. Why
It
is
could be unstable magic caused by the dragon being nearby. You know, they leave an aura in areas where they preside.
Well, he's an ice dragon, and that was something hot.
Well, who knows what materials they might have used to build this machine? They could have some powerful form of a powerful energy source.
Can I like raise my hand towards the portal in hopes of like?
As you raise your hand to the portal, sound and it closes.
Okay, before it closed, could I have sensed that the heat was coming from the portal or coming?
Coming from the portal.
It was. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Why does it?
I just close it. I like put up my hand and it closes. I'm magic. It's not the dragon. It was me. I did it.
Haedus looks at you and goes, "That's a good point, actually."
Leila walks away.
Do I hear that like sound like fart?
How good's your sleep?
I just haven't been able to fall asleep
Yeah,
because
you-
they're arguing 30 feet away from me about touching
The guy who
portal.
was staring at the legs just falls to his feet at this point too.
I'm gonna
Falls to his
walk
knees
over
again?
and shake him by his shoulders.
He-
What do you know?
He's just not responsive.
He's gonna slap him across the face twice.
I must become Varone Brachus.
I would
What
like
Who is that? Who are you? What's going on?
My name doesn't matter anymore. Just my goals.
Why are you even here? Does he look like a soldier?
He straight up looks like a soldier.
Radigan, who is this idiot?
Almost in like Roman armor.
Radigan
Like
Rancord.
Octorus armor.
God damn it! I just wanted to sleep.
He's gonna-
I just love the perspective of somebody who is like half asleep in these whole events, and you just hear like this giant shitting noise, and you're like, "Oh, I did it! It wasn't the dragons."
I was gonna ask Degdidoc too if he shit his pants, but when he said I did it, and I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna let it roll. Radigan doesn't want to be a part of this right now. He doesn't know what that was. He doesn't want to know what it was.
I am the pants. I shit myself.
Oh shit, his pants!
Can I translate what he's saying when he's saying Varone Brachus, by the way?
Sure.
Can I take the guy and pick him up?
He's like catatonic.
Can I pick him up?
He's
Sure.
limp.
He's probably about 5'10".
All right, I'm gonna like kind of hoist him up and then waddle over to to Radigan and like drop him next to him.
Yeah.
Who is this? What does he know about the portal that I caused?
He actually starts falling asleep now.
I slap him awake again.
He opens his eye. He's catatonic.
This is the random guy that was like shell shocked from
random-
seeing
Yeah,
an
yeah, yeah,
explosion.
yeah.
This is the legs guy. He was into the legs that I made the portal in.
Yeah.
What does he know?
Radigan Rancord. All I know is that he is severely mentally scarred from what just happened, and he keeps saying to himself, in the old language from my country, I am Iron Pants.
But like,
He wants to be Iron Pants. Those are legs, but he's persistent on calling them pants.
but what I'm trying to ask you is, was he like this before the dragons
No.
mentally scarred everybody?
So I am not a part of this army.
Yes, you are.
Not this particular army.
Stop it.
There's like 3 serious armies throughout Brennick, and then there's. All right, let me.
Okay, so you're part of the serious ones. He's part of the funny one. Is that what you're saying?
No.
Because that would explain a lot why he's acting so funny.
I think we established he's part of the pants one.
No, he wants to be the pants. That's not related to the army.
Haedus nods and goes, "Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I get it."
Yeah. Well, all right. So what's your opinion then?
Yeah, I'd like to hear what you have to say. You're the smart one.
He's a severely disturbed man.
But what I'm trying to find out is a disturbed man in your army's ranks.
He wasn't like that. Probably. When did this happen? I look at the non-existent sundial on my wrist.
6-7 hours ago.
A sundial
About-
on your wrist wouldn't work anyway.
I know. About 8 hours ago, he was probably okay. He was probably able to talk like me and you, have a nice conversation that did not involve Varone Brachus. However, when bad things happen to you, sometimes you have a negative reaction. He is most likely having a negative reaction. He is not okay. And the
Haedus.
fact that
he is not responsive on the ground proves that point.
Haedus, you know magic of the mind, don't you?
Haedus goes, what?
Do magic on his head.
Okay.
Gotta speak with dead.
He's alive. I'm gonna cast,
We're about to do a 12-step program in
I'm
10
trying to.
seconds.
I love this, but I got to fast forward a little bit.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Haedus does magic. Doesn't actually roll me a medicine check.
I wasn't gonna heal him. I was gonna do dancing lights on his head.
This is a lot less happy since you gave me the
Yeah. So what I want you to say is
Secrets, tell no one. Secrets, hurt someone.
okay.
So
Catatonic. Couldn't support the catatonic man. Party falls asleep.
Like that hurt.
Everybody gets up around 8 a.m.
What are you pointing at?
Look,
okay, guys, listen.
A gnome riding a dinosaur that's mechanized.
Okay.
Mechanized dinosaur
Yeah.
gets the whole army, what's left of its attention, and it's next to the legs just standing up.
I am General Seabolskarit.
You could say that again.
Seabolskarit.
You could say that again.
Seabolskarit. I'm not saying it a fourth time.
He cast thaumaturgy.
Yeah, I'm casting thaumaturgy.
So that it's loud. Yeah.
Seabolskarit. My man, you have been through very harsh, very rough times. This, by all the gods, is probably the worst. I mean, most of our velociraptors are dead.
That you just hear from the pants.
But we need to leave
It's doing it again. I mean, I'm doing it
as
again.
soon as possible.
No, I
That
agree. We should leave.
that portal is unstable, and at
You
any
know
moment,
it. What is it?
All right.
Where does it go?
Please.
at any moment, it can grow, expand, engulf. I don't want to be here when it does.
Where does it go?
I'm assuming
He
somewhere
can't hear
between.
You're talking in front of thousands. You can't hear him.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, I didn't know that.
Just muttering it from afar.
Seabolskarit.
No, I shouted that really loud, but it's like you hear like a whisper on the breeze.
Where does it go? Nobody know. Anyways,
What the hell is this?
we need to go to Firedock Harbor as soon as possible. We're going to regroup and proceed southward. From there, we'll decide what's gonna happen. For now, pack up your shit, destroy as many firearms or carry as many as you can, and leave.
Okay.
Is that good?
That's good. That's exactly.
Nice.
Now, any questions you guys can say?
He has. I mean, Degdidoc shouted his question out while he was in the middle of his speech.
And probably was barely heard and
Yeah, he's ignored. He knows.
Yeah, I didn't say nobody knows.
Yeah.
Oh. Black screen.
Well, hey.
Okay.
Howdy ho.
I do need to see that.
Oh yeah, no. You gotta go now.
Yeah.
Everyone say bye to Shane.
Bye,
Bye,
Shane.
Shane.
Boy.
I'm sorry, guys.
You gotta go to his gynecologist.
No, I gotta go home before I get locked out.
Okay. So what are we doing with, what are we doing?
People can chat.
Okay.
What does it mean for the story?
If anything else
Go ahead, keep going
happens,
forward.
can
Nothing
you?
crazy though.
If anything else happens, John,
I'll let you know.
just run my character as you think I would be.
Nothing big's gonna happen to your character. Or really. Maybe a little bit of him.
There's Tim fixing the
That's right.
cannon.
Todd. We're going back to his office.
There's John going to the potty.
At some point, somebody just do me the flavor
Yeah.
of role-playing Radigan talking to Leila about the depot rifle.
Okay. Yeah,
All
so
he
you know
has
how
to
it
do
works.
is say Radigan
You,
rifle, right?
you,
Yeah, just say that as my voice, and
Radigan
then just
rifle.
ask about the rifle.
What are you doing with the?
it was getting pulled over as I was pointing. Something pulled on it. It was about to fall. He was fixing it. Is the sound okay?
I don't know. Does it, viewers?
Is the sound good now, or did it get messed up by getting pulled by something Tim stepped on?
How's our? I didn't step on.
Well, something
Jack.
something pulled on it. I
Bull
saw
hockey.
something pulled on it, and then Aaron was trying to fix it. That's all I know. Might not have been you stepping on it, but something cold.
How do we sound people of the internet?
Internet moment.
Can you shift over, Aaron, so I can turn the camera?
John, I love you.
Bye.
See you later, Shane.
Shane.
I'm getting a phone call.
I love you. I love you too,
Tom,
Shane.
I love you. Aaron,
Yeah?
you better sit on both those seats. You gotta play both me and Todd now.
Radigan Radicord.
Pretty close, actually.
Alright. Who turned
I'm
on
not
the
gonna
static
answer
of the television? Yeah, see? Okay, we do have an issue. Alright.
Yeah, you need a new cable.
I guess we're in like a temporary intermission while we're getting all this sorted out.
Can they even hear you saying that? Is it how bad?
Yeah. No, it's definitely terrible. How does that sound?
Radigan Radicord. What does that ass fart, though?
He's gonna come back and we turned his character into an idiot.
Where's the party doing?
We're waiting to make sure our audio is good.
Where your clothes at?
Radigan Radicord.
You know what?
But where are your clothes at?
I can do a.
Why did you take off your clothes?
On my phone. It sounds so bad I can barely make out what you guys are saying. Excellent.
Balls.
Balls.
To the wall!
Let's figure this out here.
Yeah, as soon as I saw that cable get pulled, I knew there was a problem.
Let's do some.
Say something in chat, like in text, so they know that we're fixing. They can't hear us.
That's a good point.
I got 42 horses.
Can you switch to like the regular camera?
Why?
Because then I think it'll look nicer than using this.
By Elden Bling.
Hold on.
I tuck my chin and I look like fucking Andrew Tate.
You're not bald.
No, I'm not.
You don't hate women.
I'm not the on that grind set mindset.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Imagine going to another European country and getting arrested.
Did it just fix?
Yeah.
Ah, there we go.
It was this pizza box. Apparently. Huh?
Huh?
Listen, join my Gumroad, and you too can own a Bugatti Veyron in 3 weeks with my hustler's plan.
Pure
Alright, so this is definitely better Dwarven Star, because I know that there is like that underlying like static, but that's just because of okay, so much better. Alright, good. We're good.
We
Alright, cool.
Gucci fans?
Sorry about that, but we're all set and ready to go back to the story.
If we turn on the noise canceling on OBS, it like murders the audio quality, unfortunately. So at least in
Oh my god!
at least in this setting. Like if we
Sorry.
if it was like just like one of us, you can hear where foods. Okay. Cool. I don't know what that means, but thank you.
Food?
I can hear
So-
where foods.
Was Tom? Oh no, because you knocked over the thing over there.
Oh, that was my flask.
He drink
Right.
some more.
So Tom, you ready to come back?
Oh yeah.
5 times
I was ready to come back. I was gonna drink.
All right.
What are you drinking? Some good old alcohol?
No, it's seltzer.
Schweepies.
Schweppes.
Schweppes.
Schweepies peepies.
Schwepp.
All right. So what's going on, DN?
Yeah, it's in the morning, and the last general you guys see around said the whole army is going to Firedock Harbor now.
Layla is packing up some of her stuff and kind of muttering to herself about how like no one was listening to her about like because literally she was talking about how like what if the portal expands, and then this guy comes along and is like what if the portal expands, we gotta leave.
Yeah. What does the party want to do? You can go with the army, or you don't have to. It's up to you. Really up to you.
Well, what is he literally just left? What is Radigan Rancor trying to do? Is he trying to go with them, or is he?
Yeah, he's trying to go with them, but he kind of wants to part to because you guys are more his allies than this army, even though it's part of the same country and all that. He kind of wants you guys to go with the army too.
Yeah. Well, Cyrus, after hearing everything that the guy said and whatnot, Cyrus wants to go with the army. Better, safer in numbers, and also they're the enemies of the dragon, so they're obviously the enemy of my enemy is my friend at
Right.
least.
Yeah.
Are they heading in the direction of like that main capital that the dragon was talking about, or no?
They're heading off to the second biggest city on the Fire Island.
It was something harbor.
Firedock Harbor. It's where he has his offices too. Todd.
Oh.
Okay, so we'll go there.
Okay. I thought his was to like the east or something. I always pictured.
You guys are going east. You must go east, then go south, because it's ocean.
Okay.
You have to catch a boat.
Ketchup boat.
Catch a boat.
Ketchup boat. Nice.
Radigan
yeah,
Randgold.
yeah.
I think we should head to Todd Werfel's office, but that's just my opinion because he's super cool. Oh yes, I think he's a good point.
Thank you, Radigan Rancord, for being very much in character.
Radigan Rancord.
So this is gonna be some downtime. Probably like a 2-day walk. What do you guys want to do specifically?
Play
Maybe
my
like
horn.
What?
Play my horn.
Playing your horn. So this is just little things that happen during the walk, like they shoot some zombies, but there's hundreds of soldiers. So.
Do we ever pass by any like alive towns, or is everything just wasteland?
At this point, because of what went on between first an invading army and then invading dragons, it's just
Everything's gone.
it's like an apocalypse.
Cool. All right.
And winter is starting.
All right. So
Winter's coming.
Winter's coming.
Winter's
So I'm gonna conserve as much alcohol as I can.
You're hoarding alcohol.
Is there
bottles,
anything the
yeah.
characters want to do, talk during camp, during walking, specifically?
Leila will make sure to inform Radigan about the depot rifle,
Yes.
whatever she knows from the person who gave it to her.
She gives the gun to him, right?
Yeah,
Alright, cool.
yeah. I mean, she says it's a depot rifle, but she doesn't know. She knows a little bit about firearms because
This is a gun she never saw before.
But yeah, so like, but she doesn't. Yeah, she doesn't know how this one works or anything like that. But so she'd rather not use it.
I would say Haedus is playing his horn. Perhaps, I wouldn't say he's playing anything annoying on it, but he is playing music like very often on this journey. I don't know if anyone gets annoyed at that, but he's constantly playing his horn.
See, everyone at the party's used to it,
Yeah.
except for maybe you, since you're newer.
Yeah, no, I'm just I'm actually while I'm walking, I just use my briefcase as a thing to write any tax forms on.
Tax forms.
Yeah, as you usually do on walks.
Cyrus will walk up to Todd and be like, "So, I suppose, considering everything's going on the island, you might need to pack up your things."
Yeah, that might be practical, wouldn't it?
I suppose you have offices on other islands.
Oh yeah, so my business has expanded in many places. It's not just that, but I do have not a business that I own personally per se, but I do have a partnership with other places.
Right. Well, it'll be hard for you to be in multiple places at once, so it makes sense.
Right.
You
Yeah.
have.
He does have an associate in the city of Roy Jono.
Roy Jono.
Roy Jono.
Sounds like an actor's name.
What is it, Roy Jono?
I think that sounds like a baseball player.
It's it's on the coast of the Orange Kingdom.
Do we need to go there?
Well, it's up to the party.
Okay.
Is that where any of the negotiations are?
No, it's not. This is a
Okay.
different kingdom.
Okay.
You're in the king. There's a kingdom of Orange. You're in the kingdom of 5 Islands right now. Take it as that.
Yeah, we're in Agronwall, which is a collection of 5 islands, and they're kind of like in the shape of a star, right?
Yeah.
Is that yeah.
All right.
We gotta make like a better world map.
Yeah, mine kind of sucks.
It was made in Microsoft.
I can try to help with that. I just need to know where
Actually,
things
yeah,
are.
because you
Please.
know how to do good maps.
Please.
I have Wonder Draft.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Please help me.
I'll send you the Google Drive thing.
I wonder if you could put the picture in the program and then put stuff on top of it.
You can, but I don't know how to do that. But I know someone who does, so I can get their help.
Cool.
Maybe we can bring that up. Maybe that could be part of the intro.
Mm-hmm.
We can have like kind of like the.
Indiana Jones is like X and it shows the dots and we go around.
I was going to make the comparison to Game of Thrones, but that's even better.
I love Aragorn.
Yes.
Aragorn, he's the best.
Anyway,
Last season was the best, so Game of Thrones.
Don't
Oh
even.
my god.
don't even go there.
Tom, you've never seen it.
I know, but even I know it's bad.
Anyway.
So so hopefully this doesn't. Hopefully you can just start up your business elsewhere and it doesn't disrupt things too much.
Oh, no. I should be fine. Of course, all my finances are in order, and all, of course, my paperwork. I'm just finishing up some taxes for the year, and just making sure that, actually, it doesn't really matter at this point, because all the civilization's going to burn down anyway.
Ice down.
Well,
It's getting frozen to death.
Like a random soldier just goes by and says that.
that shit is right.
I don't know. It's impressive though. I look at the sheets there, and it's like another language.
Yes, a dead one soon.
When you say a dead one too, Haedus is going to go, I could speak with dead people.
Oh, everyone got their health back and spell slots because you took one.
No.
I just want to make that.
Aaron,
Yeah.
scooch closer to John.
Get closer.
I can speak with dead people.
Scooch a little bit closer, you're my
don't
kind
believe-
of man.
Yeah.
So big and
It's quite
so
an issue. I don't think we can necessarily audit the Dark Druid or anything.
You can't. You can't audit the Dark Druid? What is an audit?
Well, an audit is where a person would submit their information about their taxes, and that information was falsified in some way. Say if they underpaid or didn't include an amount of income that they have based upon their livelihoods.
I don't know if this affects taxes, but isn't he not a citizen of this area?
Well, no, that's the tricky part. See, he didn't pay taxes at all, so there's no records.
Haedus just sits there and his eyes roll into two different directions and he just burps in response to all that.
Oh, yes. Seems to be going about that direction. The dragons, however, don't dragons hoard gold in some degree?
They might need an accountant to count how much gold they have.
We don't want to give the dragons an accountant.
I'm not talking about Norbane. We don't want to deal with Norbane.
Oh,
The other dragon.
Well, that makes sense.
You know.
And then Haedus, after saying that makes sense and scratching his goat beard a little bit, he suddenly just abruptly pulls out his horn and starts playing his horn like as if he's not standing next to both of you. Like
It's really loud.
It's really loud.
And we do the meme where it's like the guy walking with the trumpet and the girl's like...
Yeah.
Now, figure this, all right? I don't think all the...
What?
He stops.
All right, so now figure this. All right, so...
Every time you start to talk, he's gonna start playing again. And after maybe 3 minutes of this, maybe 5 minutes of this, he just walks away playing the horn, further up into the kind of group of people.
There's a lot of people giving you dirty looks.
He's just parting the army.
It's his wounded men just hopping on a musket.
Yeah, and I'm just playing
just glaring at you.
Yeah, I'm just playing loudly, and it's it's kind of like an awkward tune. It's almost kind of jazzy, but it isn't, and it keeps stopping and starting abruptly at random times.
You don't know who, but
there's no rhythm
but
to
someone
it.
threw a canteen at you. Miss.
It's very experimental and out of key, and there's no rhythm at all, and it keeps stopping.
Yeah,
and starting.
someone missed and threw a canteen at you, or you didn't see who it was.
Yeah, when the canteen hits him, he's gonna turn and go, "Hey!"
It didn't actually hit you. It went right next to you.
He's still gonna turn and go, "Hey!" He looks around to see who it was. Does anyone do anything?
There's dozens of men behind you. You don't know who it was.
He squints his eyes, then goes back to playing and walking through the crowd.
So, I'd figure this. So, dragons, well, I don't think they'd kill, all of humanity, or all of, everybody else. That would just be silly, right? Because they would propose that ultimatum just because,
They want to have people to rule over or be part of a kingdom. They don't want to just have no one.
Exactly. So, proposed by the fact that they didn't want to do that.
You have options if things go south and we end up getting taken over by dragons.
Well, no, not just me personally, but, they probably don't want to do the second option. The kill us option.
Right. They might just be forced to kill off more army.
Yeah, most
But
likely.
then the citizens wouldn't be able to do much.
I was just thinking, what if we were to pin something on the Dark Druid, or, say the dragons, for example, just, they did something catastrophic to one other side that we just, just kind of push it onto them.
I don't think they need our help with that.
Well, we know that the Dark Druid is going after Mana Springs, and because of that, he will be leeching the magic out of the land that the dragons are trying to control.
Oh, right.
And dragons want their land to be very magical. Leila was saying, they have a presence over where their lairs are. So that would be going against what the dragons would want for their lands.
That actually makes sense. Inspiration.
Hey! Oh, I already... Wait, oh, no, I used it up. I'm good. I got another one.
It just might work.
Dwarf
How do we
Star
prove that,
says,
though?
Interrupting go person. Laughing emoji. LOL.
Yes. Yes, interrupting goat person with a loud horn.
That's been Haedus the entire campaign so far.
Yeah, Haedus is pretty stupid.
Is there a good way to at least have some significant
Community.
proof of this?
You're right.
Well, I don't know what spells the dragons would have to ensure that we're telling the truth, but I wonder if anyone would have any way of being able to show our memories, being able to project a vision of what we've seen, because we've seen the dragon, the Dark Druid himself turn into a dragon and fly out of the prison, so we can show the magic that he possesses, and then we also saw a vision of him in a courtroom being tried for destroying nature.
That's him in the corner. That's him in the spotlight.
Losing our religion.
I love the Beatles.
Me too.
Anyway, so back on track.
That just might work.
But we just need someone that can project visions for us so that we can show what we've seen, rather than just hearsay.
Oh, I know who can do that. The Raven Queen.
No, we're not getting her involved anymore.
You think we can audit her?
She apparently controls death itself because she had a bag of death that she was going to put one of us in. So we can't do anything to her, I don't think.
Todd very upset and trying to figure out a taxation process for a god of death.
There's only two things.
Death and taxes.
Yeah.
But they don't work together. Usually.
They're always trying to
I
consume
disagree.
each other. Taxes
true.
tries to make you live longer so it gets more taxes. Death is trying to kill you.
Yeah.
But you both have to pay a toll.
True.
So there's a death tax.
That tax.
Well,
So
The
they all working
the
together.
greatest evil.
technically, there is a tax after death that you do pay. Say those were unmet.
I didn't see any taxes when I went almost there.
You didn't go down the river Styx though. You didn't find them.
With the river Styx is in her bag?
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
In the death bag.
Also, the river Styx is like a physical place.
Yeah.
Right.
Suppose you could go down the river Styx if, like,
There's a portal in her
if,
bag that
if
leads
your
to it, maybe.
if your soul has been claimed by like the devils, then you end up in the river Styx and get turned into a lemur.
So
You
this
gotta
is
pay the
a
ferryman.
so what you're saying is this River Styx is a service, thereby people are being able to run the River of Styx.
You're a tiefling, don't you know this?
Huh?
You're a tiefling, wouldn't you know this kind of stuff innately?
Well, no, I'm just running with the mill here. So saying that this is just cash that's been, not been taxed for the entirety of beginning of time to now, that's a lot of money.
Well, why? You're speaking about this as if you're proposing that it might be true, but wouldn't you know for certain because you're literally a tiefling?
Leila chimes in. She goes, Degdidoc, I think tieflings just have infernal lineage.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So wouldn't you?
Oh, don't you know where the closest bar is?
Yeah. Haedus is gonna look at
Yes.
Degdidoc and say. Haedus is gonna look at Degdidoc and say. So I suppose you know the history of every orc in the world.
I mean, I know where my people came from.
That's not the same thing.
But also, like, I'm a half-orc, so it's like, I know where one half...
He's half devil.
Yeah, so he won't know where one half is.
Well, he might not even be half devil. It could have been generations ago that the infernal bloodline was introduced, so he could only be like 1/100th of a devil, or a demon. I don't know, or some other lower planes entity.
Haedus just goes. I don't like math.
But I have to say, though, disappointingly, you probably won't be able to find a foothold in trying to do after-death taxes because the devils already have taxes controlled to a T.
That is very true, actually. I remember saying that when we were there.
We did go to hell.
Yeah.
At one point.
Yeah,
How was your stay?
Not
pretty good.
good. No, what?
You know, we made it through.
Well, yeah, but it was pretty bad.
No, it's not okay. You haven't been acting. You've been acting strangely since we went there.
What are you talking about?
I don't. Am I the only person?
Radigan
What I
started
know is
worshipping
that
a golden goblin when
Would
we
I
went
know if
there.
there's like side effects to like going to hell and then like coming back?
Make me intelligence roll.
You could possibly know that, yeah.
Please! Yes! Investigation into my attitude!
You can do investigation if it's one of your skills.
While this is going on, Dwarven Star. I remember my barbarian rule, where my favorite rule was two things: seeing things that are dead and things
That's 18.
that are too
Yeah, you know there's
scared to
definitely side
admit.
effects.
I had a lot intimidation on this character. No brains, all brawn. Very strong character. Favorite example is I was in the cave and all I screamed was, "You can't see me." A bunch of guards ran away and one guard said, "Yep, no, I can't," and just let us walk through.
That is the epitome of a barbarian right there. Good job.
You can't see me!
That way, is that one of my friends?
It is Dwarven_Star.
Do you know
I have no
somebody with
idea.
that
We had a
username?
very similar situation in a campaign I played where there was guards going and they rolled a nat 20 and they said, "Who's there?" And then they said, "Nobody." And then the guards were like, "Oh, nobody," and left.
Dwarven Star, have you seen this man? Also, please hold this because I have to change the battery.
Oh, again? Okay.
Yeah, this battery is the weak one.
Oh, is there a way to make this focus because it looks like it's out of focus?
No, there isn't. It just
Yeah,
autofocuses.
autofocus is just
all
give
the
it a
time.
second.
Oh,
Always.
okay.
For all time.
Exhibit A, what did you say?
But yeah, we did go to hell though. So,
Want to tell everyone the roll?
oh wait, yeah,
Oh,
you did
yes.
investigation.
Yep.
Got an 18, so I would know.
There's side effects.
Dwarven Star
Yeah,
said
yeah.
something in chat.
Maybe I think so. Dwarven Star might know you.
What?
I feel like if it was a possibility you knew John in real life, you would know it for certain.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Unless it's just a friend trying to be funny.
Is this a friend trying to be funny? Let you know I own potatoes.
And if
He
we
does.
learned-
He's not lying.
If we learned anything from the D&D movie, potatoes are deadly.
Exactly.
What's going on with
Don't
that?
fuck with no spuds,
Oh,
bro.
what?
You fuck with no spuds.
Oh, there it goes.
Potatoes.
What?
On the left side, everything was moving all jerkily.
I'll show you
This?
jerkily.
No, the
Wink,
video
wink.
on the left.
Wink.
Like everything was like.
Yeah, the HDMI cable's a little wonky.
HDMI stands for Hungarian dog.
So we're going back to the.
Yes,
Yeah,
we're here.
All right.
Oh yeah,
All
it's
right.
you. Sorry, I have a really hard time remembering faces while drunken.
Boo.
You got an 18.
Yes. You said you slept in hell before, right?
Yes.
You know there's some side effects to that.
Like what?
Well, have you ever had some symptoms of being more of a dick?
I don't think so.
Leila chimes in. She goes, "I've been trying to tell them this since we got there. but they wouldn't listen about not sleeping there. So I wouldn't be surprised if any of them were affected by the pervasive evil of that plane.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, you definitely got it. Huh.
What are you talking about? I feel fine.
Oh, no, you definitely have
Hell
symptoms.
herpes.
You don't even know who I am.
Hell herpes?
That's not nice to say. You guys been through a lot together.
Oh, no, I've definitely seen this before. And
Oh, right, tiefling. Yeah, that makes sense.
it varies.
Hey, so I'm not crazy. Like you some of you also see this. Like he just doesn't. He doesn't feel right.
Well, yeah, so I do
Does
believe...
Radigan say anything? Who's known me for all this time?
Yeah, he kind of thinks you changed a little bit. Radigan, right?
Haedus is way up ahead in the crowd.
Radigan Rancourt.
Yeah.
Haedus is way up ahead in the
you
crowd,
get
so he's
both
not
of
here.
Radigan Rancourt. Yeah, you're a dick.
You hit my uncle when he was dead.
That was before hell.
Yeah, you've kind of been being a dick as of late.
What are you talking about? It's me, it's Degdidoc. I'm the,
I
everybody's
mean, you
laughing
haven't
at the
been
drunk
the
guy.
same. I haven't been the same, alright? But that passed. I used to be in love.
Yeah, it was really funny, honestly.
This man has like a wife and children too.
Hold it together, Radigan.
Just
That
absentmindedly,
was kind of a thing you would do too.
You did. You do a good job
Yeah.
with Radigan when you're actually
absentmindedly
doing it.
putting gunpowder into his gun.
Be patient, Radigan. The automatons will come soon.
It was not farting out portals.
Well, Radigan, are there in? Do you know if an army would have anyone like someone that could kind of take a look at Degdidoc? You know, some doctor or something.
I don't need a doctor. I don't need anyone to look at me. I'm fine.
He probably wouldn't know right now, but maybe if he kept going, if he just maybe met up with the main armies, the other armies of New Brennick, they could. It's a possibility.
Radigan Rancourt.
Radigan Rancourt. I do believe there are some medical stations that you could go to either get this fixed. There is some technology that you could probably help yourself to.
I don't need anything. I'm fine.
Well, just to make sure, you would want to know if you were being controlled or affected in ways that you wouldn't want, right?
But I'm not. That's the thing. I'm fine.
Well, that's the thing with illusion magic or enchantment magic, right, Haedus?
Oh yeah. Sometimes it deceives you, and that's bad. That's all he says.
He's the expert, right?
Unless you're using it to deceive other people, then that's good.
Alright, yeah.
Spoken
If
like a
you're
real
the
neutral.
expert, what do you think?
I don't know.
See, I'm fine. The expert says I'm fine.
I didn't say you were fine. I said I don't know.
Okay. Saying that you went to hell. Not saying you were, but saying you went to hell and you
Okay.
slept there. Not saying you just did.
I
But you
did.
did.
I did.
We
I
all
did
did.
sleep there. But
We
I'm
all
fine.
did.
I don't feel it.
Everyone here except you did.
Yeah. Except you're a tiefling, so you probably have that innately in you, I would assume.
Okay, so say for some wild possibility you did this.
Yeah, I did. I totally did. I slept in hell. I needed rest.
Okay, so no, let's do a one-to-one example.
Yes.
Okay, so say you had an open wound, okay, and you just dumped yourself into a sewer full of shit. All right, so you might have a septic infection. Now I'm not a doctor, but I could probably tell you with 99% accuracy, you probably have been infected.
Now, see, what I was told by Miss Hell expert over here, looking at Leila, is that it was a possibility that something would happen. but I feel fine.
Well, you might not know that you're not fine if you're fine.
He also has like a curse on his left hand too.
Haedus, yeah.
Yeah.
Haedus is like, yeah, I mean, sometimes these magics are deceptive. And you think you're fine, but really, it's being evil in your head.
Okay, think about this. What do you have to lose by going to the doctor?
My dignity.
David,
I don't want them looking at my things.
Didn't you literally have a penis inspection with Radigan?
That did happen.
See, he's a friend.
Radigan Rancorn. I did see it too.
That did happen.
That is so Shane though. Honestly, inspiration. You're fucking nailing that shit, bro. You know what that is? You get to reroll any d20 when you want to.
Sure.
And then it's used up, but yeah.
I'll write it on here.
Okay.
Aaron has it.
There's a thing on your digital sheet for it. There's like a little box.
Like right up, maybe it's right up here.
Well, he's using
yeah.
D&D Beyond.
I wasn't sure if it's laid out similarly.
On the phone, it's not.
Okay.
All right.
They should have like a search feature at the top where you can just type in the section you're looking for, like inspiration or medicine or.
They do.
What is
Oh, wait.
Thank you
Okay.
for saying that.
Cool.
what is the check to determine whether or not you're seeing an illusion? Is it intelligence, right?
No, it's wisdom.
Wisdom. Can I make a wisdom check of it, like looking inward at myself?
Yeah.
Insight against your own insight?
Yes.
Yes.
9.
You don't know.
I feel perfectly fine, dude.
You just, although you do feel just slightly agitated.
Like annoyed. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, lots of stupid things are happening. It's not my fault I'm agitated, it's the world's fault. Keeps throwing stupid crap at me. And you'd be agitated too.
Haedus, it starts playing. He takes the wooden mallet that he has, and he takes the demon kalbasa he got from hell, which is probably not good anymore. It's been so long.
Yeah,
But
it's starting to smell bad.
Yeah, he takes this
Well, it's
stinking
been-
demon kalbasa.
Well, it's been.
Or devil. No, it's demon. Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, here's the thing. I think it's only been 2 days. No, 3 days.
Okay, so it's okay.
Since we bought it, but you were swimming in a zombie swamp.
That's true. Okay.
Yeah, so it's probably
Roll
covered.
me a kabasa check.
I'm not gonna eat it. But
Nah, just still, we'll see if it's rotten or not.
Okay, I got a 7.
Nah, it's rotten.
Yeah, so I pulled the stinking rotten kalbasa from hell.
What are you doing with it?
This is what you do with that. I take a mallet and I put it on the ground and I start just tapping it and using it as a musical instrument.
Where do you get that from?
Yo, a soldier that's just peeking over on the water just starts vomiting.
You've been hiding that from us this whole time.
Are you trying to insinuate something?
No, I start using my wooden mallet and just tapping.
How
the
did you bring back
kalbasa
hellish kalbasa from hell?
What are you doing?
Poland.
No. So he starts hitting it and he's just like, and you ask the question, he just looks at you and he keeps tapping his wooden mallet on kalbasa.
What are you doing?
Tenderizing the meat.
I'm gonna say it's a musical instrument.
So you think that I'm the one with issues?
How does think Leila and Cyrus feel about what the fuck's...
Leila has like the 1,000-mile stare because she told him not to take it in the first place, and, and now he's just messing with it.
Degdidoc's doing like the Wojak thing. Like he's in front of Haedus, looking at Leila, doing like the.
Haedus just hitting it with a mallet and making noises.
As one of the like noodle, like I guess like flaccid meat thing of a kabasa starts like it grows like spider legs and start crawling away. It didn't want to get hit.
And I'm the one with a problem. I'm the one with an issue.
When I see the spider-like thing crawl out of the food, I'm just gonna hit it really hard with the mallet and try to kill it.
Well, Lily's like, whoa, don't get close to it. It has
like
a demon energy.
When you hit it, like a banshee scream gets released, like for a split second. The soldiers are puzzled, just straight up puzzled.
Degdidoc's gonna look at all of them. I'm the one with the problem!
Haedus stands up and goes, "Okay, nobody touch that." And then he just starts walking again.
And weren't you the one that was beating up dead bodies?
That was before him. And no, he's not gonna say that. He's gonna say, yes, but I had a reason.
Well, Haedus was not hurting anyone.
Just Kabasa.
Just gonna point at like the spidery creature that's
I
now
squished it.
yeah, that's now flattened.
It's
So,
like when a
okay,
spider
so
dies,
a
it
portal-
turns, the legs turn up.
So a portal, right? A portal from a statue's ass is more dangerous, you're saying, than a demonic sausage.
Yes, because you don't know where the portal goes. That's just...
I don't know what the sausage gonna do.
You didn't know what the portal was gonna do.
So I'd say they're at least even. Even amounts of danger.
As Haedus stops walking, he turns around and goes, "It's just a sausage, mate."
And that was just an ass portal.
What do you think has stronger magic? Just some random demon food or a portal to another plane of existence?
That thing was walking around, man.
The portal can move too.
The portal's just fun. Make things hot. Like really hot.
This is the problem of having a party of mostly idiots.
Two idiots. Everybody else is at least...
Yeah, everyone else is pretty solid, but...
I would suggest you go visit a doctor at the minimum.
Haedus goes, "What about me?"
Well, how about...
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. What do you
How
mean?
about both of you go together?
Haedus goes, "Alright. That sounds good to me."
Listen, all the doctors on site can check you up.
Even if I'm not a known entity, there's no other ones like me.
That is a fair statement. Counterpoint. You should get yourself checked up because you went to hell.
Okay.
What about Cyrus? What about Leila? We met her in hell.
What about him, too? He went to hell. Radigan.
I am also getting myself checked up.
And what about Leila? Huh? You should get checked up.
I've traveled throughout many planes of the multiverse, so I...
So you're immune.
Not that I'm immune, but I just have experience, so that way I know to avoid things. Because, I did not sleep in hell.
Right. Yeah, okay. Play by your rules, then.
I made these rules because I discovered them and how to best act in different places to not get hurt.
This sounds like to me. Excuses.
For what?
For saying that I need to go to the doctor if you don't.
If I were on a boat, right? And you are more experienced, and you tell me what to do, and I don't listen to you, and then I get hurt, and you don't, because you knew what you were doing.
Right.
It would make sense that only I would get checked out, because I was the one that made the mistake.
Or you would just walk it off, and I would laugh.
It depends on what type of injury it is.
Well, what's the worst thing that could happen on a ship?
What if your leg gets caught in by a rope and you have to get amputated?
That's very unlikely. And besides...
You've never seen someone with peg legs?
No, yeah, but I mean, like... that's the solution. Doesn't mean he needs to go see a doctor. He can do that himself.
Well, I think that people would prefer to keep their leg than to have a wooden leg that can't bend.
Pros and cons to each.
It sounds like you're making excuses.
Oh, I don't think so.
Of course you don't.
Okay, so that's I mean I don't want to talk for the DM, but do you think that's like downtime?
Yeah, that's a good amount of downtime.
Yeah.
You guys, you guys walked for like 2 days.
Do you have any?
Oh, one more thing. If you go visit a doctor, I will pay for every single drink at the bar.
Oh, I'm going to the doctor.
As that conversation ends, you look over a small hill that's overlooking the city of Firedock Harbor. It's a city that's shaped like a sea, like a very thin sea, like docks all around in that sea, and then just a small island right in the middle that has a massive like torch.
So it's the Muslim insignia.
I guess so, yeah. But it's a dot though, not a star. Yeah, the dot has kind of like a flamey man holding a giant torch, and it's like the lighthouse. You see like thousands of New Brenick men with cannons on the wall of this city. Some of the walls is kind of broken because it was attacked, but it's most of the city is actually intact. Like unlike Winesap, like maybe like a fifth of it was destroyed compared to like Winesap was like all of it. A lot of ships around, and they're just letting everyone in because it was like a massacre of the army. And yeah, you guys are inside the city.
Okay.
You guys walk in the city, and you just see this old man, and he's like has a cane, and he just goes up to you and be like, "Oh my God, it's you guys!" He is like starving to death. He has a huge scar on his head. He's wearing like butler-like clothes.
It's the Dark Druid.
It's been like almost 2 years.
It's the Dark Druid.
Do you guys have anything to eat?
Who are you?
Well, I'm Walter.
The Dark Druid.
No. I was stabbed in the head with a shank.
Now, Walter.
Walter.
Here's what's gonna happen.
Actually, Haedus is gonna go, you were the guy that got stabbed by Deshank.
He fingered my head.
And how's that? And how is the kid? Is the kid safe?
He just starts crying out of nowhere.
Alright, no more trial then.
I'm sorry, but I'm sure you did your best. But you look famished here. Let me... And I conjure Goodberry.
He's like...
You only need one...
Yo,
He ate like 3.
oh! He holds his stomach and falls over.
Minecraft noise.
Just dies.
Let's see.
Turns
it
bright
makes,
red and falls over 90 degrees.
It makes 10 berries, and 1 berry is good
For a whole meal.
for 1 day.
Yeah, he's scarred from all that. Now he's sick.
He ate 3 days worth of food.
Yeah, he's like...
No,
what?
10 days worth of food.
He's like... Oh, he falls on the ground. He's not looking good.
I guess it wouldn't like make him like explode. From,
No.
like it's not as if he ate 10 like days worth, but just like
Yeah, he would just
But it's
feel
like-
really, really satisfied, I would think.
Well, if you give a starving person too much food, they get sick.
Also,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they do.
if you
So
give
he'll
a
be
rat a
okay,
cookie-
but... Anyway, so,
He falls on the ground.
Haedus is gonna pick him up and go, he's going to the doctor with us too. Can I lift him on my shoulder?
Yeah.
Okay.
come on, buddy. There's free drinks in it.
This guy's pagan. What an idiot.
Alright.
That's perfect.
So, do you know where we could find a doctor around here?
It's his city.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at him and go, do you know where we could find the doctor? Or a doctor? Or doctors? Or maybe no doctors?
I know there's doctors here.
Okay.
There's plenty of them, actually.
It's good because there's a lot of broken people around now.
Where do I go?
You go to the only medic you know in the city.
Medic!
Oh, yes, it should be the place. You travel
Yeah,
over there and then...
You go there. It's completely abandoned. It looks like it got torn into, and there's just a body hanging, and it just says necromancer like spray painted on it.
Alright, so if we go in, do we still get the drinks?
No, we have to go to an actual doctor, not a dead man on a pike.
Uh-oh. He just, like, takes his seat down and is like... Well, shit. Huh. Okay, firstly, no, you don't get the drinks. You didn't go to the doctor. Damn. Secondly... Shit.
He was the only doctor you know in the city.
Well, Radigan, maybe there are
No, that wasn't
like
Radigan,
army.
that was Todd, right?
That was Todd.
Yeah.
That was Todd.
Yeah, Radigan, maybe there are any people from your army here that are set up elsewhere.
Radigan Rancourt.
Switching between the personalities.
There could be some other outpost that I haven't looked for yet. But we should look around for some potential spots.
Okay.
You
Yes.
were also trying to go back to your offices, right?
Oh, that Todd. Yeah.
Well, while we're here, we could station ourselves at my office in the meantime for a little bit of sanctuary. While we gather our marbles. We're actually banking on this fact that we're the only doctor in the area. Doing quite well, too.
Apparently not well enough if he was a necromancer and got killed for it.
I'm gonna beat your ass.
I'm sorry if that you knew him as.
I'm sorry that you knew him.
and you know, it's unfortunate.
Well,
Can I make an investigation check or some sort of check to try and find a doctor around here?
We can, but what do we want to do? Do we want to find a doctor, or do we want to go to? I need some
Okay.
doctors or the offices. I need clarity here.
Okay. What's the party decision?
Quicker to get to the drinks, so doctor.
Doctor also because Haedus is worried about Degdidoc, and also going with the crowd, kind of.
And also getting a drink.
So you guys go around the whole city and you find a lot of military medics, but they're not prioritizing you because there's a bunch of wounded soldiers. The only one that maybe would see help would be Radigan, but he's okay. He hurt his leg a little bit, but he's fine. You guys, they're not paying attention to you because you're not soldiers.
Okay. So, Haedus is gonna go, maybe we should go to the doctors later.
Yeah, I need a little bit of a rest. My legs are fine, but.
do I know if there's any other doctors in the area?
That was
In
the
the
only one
city?
you thought that came to mind, and apparently
Oh, okay, so, like...
you didn't think he was a necromancer, but
Shit.
They may have just labeled him a necromancer and just killed him for that. He may not even have been one.
Well, I knew him quite well. I don't think he was ever a necromancer. I don't think he summoned any some zombies or something in front of me. No, it was a party trick at least.
Not as a party trick, at
I mean, he was
least.
quite a drinker.
Hey. Hey.
So,
well,
I
I
guess
guess-
we're going back to your offices then.
There may be some listings that I could find in my file cabinet.
Alright.
I don't think file cabinets exist in this world. So something more
Maybe
of
they
a...
have giant robots. So.
Oh, well,
You could have file cabinets, probably.
Yield.
they could be
file
even
cabinet.
magic that like stretch out for like
No,
a lot longer than what they
Yeah,
look like. You know what I mean?
Cabinet
Like,
cabinet O file.
when it's not that much space.
Alright, so we go back to my office?
Yeah.
Oh, yes! Welcome to my abode.
what does it look like?
So,
Actually untouched because it said accountant.
So we have a front-facing area. I have an elvish secretary.
She's not there.
She's not there?
No, it's like not touched, but no
But
one.
there's no one there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guess I really took the day off. Well, okay. Can't believe I
You
have to
do
pay
see a
the
note
bastards.
actually.
What?
You do from your secretary. It's telling her that she went to your associate, whoever you want to come up with. That's in Roy Jono.
Okay, because she went to the associate
Yeah.
company
When
that you
New
were...
Brennick.
Because of the invasion.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, no, she must have transferred to my other partnerships. Well, it's quite sad, though, but it's nice to see employees, move up the ladder of the, business. Business world.
You gotta keep them under your thumb.
Ah, yes, synergy comes in quite handy. Especially if you're going to be lynched as a necromancer. Anyway.
Listen, don't worry. I doubt that there's any more necromancers around here than you need to worry about.
That's just all sensible to me.
Haedus goes, we don't even know that person was a necromancer. For all we know, they could have been like, hey, you're a necromancer, and killed them, and they weren't a necromancer.
That is probably exactly what happened.
Well, I mean, don't necromancers deal with like life and death? So it kind of does fit that a necromancer would be a medic of some sort.
Most necromancy.
Necromancer attacks everything.
Oh, the lights just shut off. I forgot to pay the electricity bill.
Goddamn Con Edison.
Oh, you're a tax man.
Oh, the tax man.
Yeah, but most necromancers, no, what was I saying before the lights went out?
I don't know.
Or no, most necromancers deal with spells that would kind of go against the natural order of nature, of trying to bring back something that's that's supposed to be dead. Some spells, I suppose, could prevent death, but in those kind of more fall in line with regular healing magic. But a lot of necromancer stuff is not it's kind of taboo.
It's quite unlikely. Let's see if I can find in my elongated file cabinet to see if I can find any listings for a doctor in the area. So he goes to his nearest file cabinet. It's very, very short. It doesn't seem what was this? Is just like a list, I guess, like a census of all like the people in the city. It's like what? It's like, oh yes, of course. He goes like it just like flies across like the room.
Is it like, you're thinking of like a Bruce Almighty?
Yeah, like that.
I think the filing cabinet just extends infinitely, and like it's just this little thing. Yeah.
Is anybody in the way of the file cabinet?
Probably Haedus.
Everyone make me a luck check.
Okay.
That's not you, obviously.
Yeah.
You're filing cabinet. You know what's happening.
I got a 14.
14.
Plus charisma 1, 15, 16.
Luck is plus charisma?
Yeah, I'm doing it as a...
Okay. So Cyrus got an 8 and Leila got at least an 18.
We're just written on Degdidoc.
Should I roll one of his dice for him?
Nah.
Okay.
We're waiting on you, Mr. Tim.
Well, I mean, I guess we can kind of... Oh, he might be done.
I think he done. I think he done.
And I said, she's my wife. Oh, Tim, you missed a really great joke.
What?
We're doing a luck check.
A what?
Luck check.
Okay.
Todd just went to his office and opened up his cabinet, his filing cabinet. Yeah, for context, Tim. Todd went into his office, opened up his filing cabinet, and it extended rapidly across the room at a ridiculous length compared to its actual
Who had the
size.
lowest?
He had a 6.
It's like some sort of enchantment.
6?
Yeah.
You take a d4 force damage as a filing cabinet. He slams you in the check and pins you against the wall. 4 damage.
Ow!
Owie!
Owie!
I did say the entire city's worth of information was in this file cabinet, so...
How much damage did I take?
4 force damage.
Oh my god.
Because you got hit by a filing cabinet that was moving at high
Magical
speed.
filing.
The cabinet part came out rapidly and extended further than it should have space
And then
for.
pinned you against the wall.
Yeah.
So I run my fingers along the top of the file cabinets, kind of detail
With pinned Degdidoc.
Yeah.
You don't let him out. Okay, fair.
Ow!
He says.
Yeah, hold on there 1 second, I'm almost done. Alright. C's, D's. Ah, yes, F's! Yes. Ah, yes, he's,
Let me go!
Oh, no, I'm almost done right here.
Can't you just move the cabinet in a little bit?
Oh, yeah, Favorite, yes, yes. He's in, he's in that sector of the city, of course. We could find him, he's a little bit of a walks away, but I think we could find him eventually. His offices do reside in this area, though.
So wait, who are you looking? Who is this about?
Farrell,
Who is?
one of the doctors.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Somebody please get me out of this thing. I can't breathe.
Oh, quit whining. All right.
How does your filing cabinet do that? Does
Oh, the power of synergy.
Power of synergy.
What was
Yes.
his name?
Feyrold.
How do you spell that?
F-E-R.
F-E-R. Fer?
No.
OLD.
Fey would be a A sound.
Yeah, F-E-Y?
No.
Oh,
Or
Fey.
F-A-E...
No, F-E-Y can make Fey.
True.
Fey. F-E-Y.
R-O-L-D.
R-O-L-D. Feyrold.
Spelling with the Dungeons and Disappointments count.
Yeah.
Well, we know that Aaron and Tom can't read according to the Daggerfall run through.
Wait, what?
You gotta go back and
One
watch.
episode of the one episode of the Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall that we recorded forever ago actually became an episode.
Oh.
A single
did know
one-off
that, right?
thing. You knew that, yeah.
Then we can't speedrun.
Yeah. Those were like the two one-off things. Yeah.
But you kept like not being able to read parts of the text
On the
during
screen.
the episode.
Well, because it was like all like weirdly laid out in weird fonts and like.
Oh, okay.
And some of it was.
Yeah,
it's an old
excuses,
game. It's an old
excuses.
game. Also, there were
can't
some
read.
points.
Like Leila.
There were also some points where like we skimmed over important information that we should have read, and we just kind of like we're like, yeah, we don't need that. I remember vaguely. Yeah, I gotta watch that episode. I remember watching it. It was pretty funny. Watching it again. But anyway, what's going on?
What's going on?
We're going to another doctor?
Well, this is a nice place you got here. I see your business is doing pretty well.
Yes, my house ficuses, my office ficuses are doing quite well.
Your office what?
My ficuses.
He points at a plant.
Oh.
I assume.
Oh, yeah, you're taking actually pretty good
Why
care
don't
of
you
those.
all join me at the water cooler? Oh, wait, no, water coolers wouldn't exist.
No, it exists.
They do?
Yeah,
In Magic.
It's kept up with like
Maybe
a
it's like a-
constantly running frost touch spell.
So it just keeps it cool. Yeah.
You hear just the subtlest little hiss from it.
It could be just like it could just be like a metal can with a little valve at the bottom.
Yeah, and it's kept cold by a spell.
Yes. Well, I was thinking I'd pour myself a thing of water, cold water.
Oh, I could actually use some as well.
Haedus will also get some.
It's probably like some of the best water you had in a while.
Big Josh is just gonna drink his ale.
Where did you get this from? This is pretty good.
Oh, I just know a guy. I get it from one of my coworkers. Well, actually, the eldest person who just moved to my partnership company. Well, I think that is actually the last of the water that we have. So, enjoy.
Aaron, you are very good at pulling stuff out of nowhere.
It's his office.
Yeah, my uncle's brother actually worked as a contractor on this place, and he married the person next door who actually owned a salon. And see, the salon had like the extra water from the.
Yeah, it's pretty much going like that.
Beautiful.
Okay, do we have anything? What did you want to do here in your office?
Drinking the water cooler. I think that was the whole plan on his part.
Did you like collect documents? Did you need to like?
I mean, your country's being invaded. You might want to gather your documents and run with them.
I mean, that's what your secretary did.
Yeah.
It's also what I got hit with.
Don't believe I could pack all my stuff. It would take such a long time. Let me go to my desk really quick. I pull out, go into the drawer. There's like... How many files can I fit into a bag of holding?
Do you have a bag of holding?
If I had one in my desk, do I have a bag of holding?
I'm gonna say no.
No? Okay.
How much gold do you have on you?
Do I have any?
You should say it in your inventory. You might not because...
Yeah, I'm gonna say you don't have it.
Alright.
I have pickled fish lips.
Do you actually?
Yeah, I haven't eaten them yet. I still have to bring them in the campaign.
I have a component pouch that is not...
Yeah.
They're pickled, so it'll last a while.
Yeah.
You can prioritize like your richest like people you do business with. A good chunk of them are probably dead.
Yes.
great.
Maybe you need like a day to just get your shit together. Literally.
Yeah, so we might
You
rest
can ask
here
for help
a
from
bit.
your friends. Or kind of friends. Or
I'm not touching anything in your office anymore. In fact, I'm staying over by the water cooler because it's done being used, and that's all that happens. I'm sitting here.
He sits down next to it.
Let me see if I can post that to my compatriots to see if they could back up my information to my other partnerships. So I did. I sit down at my desk and I write down the letter and I fold it up.
He's just going to watch you intensely this whole time and like act like he's taking mental note of everything you're doing. He doesn't seem to even understand, but he's watching what you're doing. He goes, "Oh, yeah, as you're doing everything you're doing. Yeah. Oh.
I stop for a while.
Keep writing. Hey, just like walks over and looks over your shoulder while you're writing for a moment. Smelly goat breath in your face.
I'm sorry.
He doesn't seem to notice your annoyed look. He just continues to look over your shoulder while you're writing. His breath smells really bad, I will say. It smells like someone who just eats everything and doesn't... Well, eats like plants and things off the side of the road.
Right. And now to bring this to the post office.
He leans back after you say that and goes, the post office.
do you go bring it to the post office?
Yeah.
It's burnt to the ground.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna say Haedus goes with you and then just sees that and he goes,
It's just
Where's
like
the post
it's like
office?
4 pillars, like the corners of the house.
where's the post office? You said it would be here.
You're not as smart as Radigan.
Radigan Rancourt. It looks like your shit got fucked. Well, this is quite the predicament. I'm out of water. I do have a large assortment of files and taxes.
Well, if we're...
At this point, Walter, who's on Haedus, says, "We should get out of here. This place sucks."
Oh yeah, I've been carrying him around the whole time.
Yeah.
I kept this whole time?
He's like
He's like a lightweight
starving
old man
to death,
starving
yeah.
to death, yeah.
So while you were intently looking over his shoulder,
there was also
there's also
Yeah,
another
yeah.
guy looking over your shoulder.
Yeah.
It's like 3 people.
the guy's like barely conscious though, so he's just dangling over my shoulder limply.
Such a stupid image. I love it.
Look, I can at least create more water if we need more. So you don't need to worry about that.
Haedus is like, you should probably get this guy some water.
Can I have some water?
Yeah, give him water. I point to the guy on my shoulder.
Okay.
Just touch his chin,
don't
and he
need
gets
it.
like doused with water from his mouth down to like his
Okay, is there any open, clean container nearby?
Aaron, you're disappearing.
Oh, sorry.
We have Mr. Bottles over there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
How many empty bottles do you have at this point?
By a couple. I could say Degdidoc has 1 empty ale bottle on him.
Yeah, sure. My original one. So I'll hand it to you.
Only one? Okay,
Yeah.
because this creates 10 gallons of water.
Up to. It doesn't have to.
Yeah, it can,
Yeah,
it
you
can
can
stop
choose.
short.
Okay, I'll have it like overflow like 3 times the amount, and then I'll be like, oh.
Also, it is late. When are we wrapping up?
I was thinking soon.
Okay, cool.
Alright.
Thank you, Sonny!
Of course.
are the best. You saved me from the gray dwarfs.
I'm glad we were able to meet up again. I was afraid for you.
Thank
You're just dangling off my shoulder doing that.
I'm not dead yet. I'm feeling quite better.
Once I'm feeling better, I could cook all you guys food and wash your clothes.
Haedus says,
I just need food.
Haedus says, yeah, we can help you.
Food, water,
just so you
atmosphere.
know, I can't eat meat at all.
Okay.
Or chocolate.
Okay.
And listen, water.
But I can eat poison ivy.
Okay.
Well, Walter, you're not indebted to us in any way. You know, we were all prisoners together, and you know, we were just helping each other out. That's what anyone should have done.
He does like, please just keep feeding me. And he's just like,
Well, you ate 10 good berries at once, so you need a little bit of a break.
Yeah.
It should be once per day, so we'll try again tomorrow, or depending on how you're feeling.
Yeah, maybe don't blow all your berries on them next time.
Took them from my hand.
Right, well, that really does it for my backup plan.
Well, I can help carry some documents.
No,
I'm already carrying this guy.
I
pointed
should-
at Walter on my shoulder, just like this, like emaciated old
Oh,
man.
we got a horny man over here.
He's tiefling.
Oh, he's the tiefling. He didn't- okay, I was so confused.
Get away from me, you ate all the berries. I should be fine with my briefcase. It should be my storage place for now.
Do you want to burn the rest of your documents? He just says without explaining himself.
No, I should be alright. I think that was the thing I was trying to prevent in the first place. But anyway, I guess we can find that doctor in the meantime.
Woo, drinks!
woo. And that's where we're gonna end it.
Cool.
Alright.
Good session.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank
for
you,
watching.
everybody.
Thank you,
Thank
everybody,
you.
for watching.
We love you.
We love you.
Yeah.
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 I love you.
Correct.
So yeah, we're going to try to shoot for the end of August for our next episode of this series, the 20th episode actually.
Woo!
And then after that, we are actually going to be taking a bit of a hiatus from Dungeons and Disappointments.
Unfortunately.
Due to John being away. But we will eventually come back. Probably like beginning-ish of January, right?
No, December should be fine.
Oh, December.
Also, we should try to do a Halloween special where we all dress up.
We might be able to squeeze a Halloween special in.
I will come in my Doctor Who outfit.
Nice. Okay.
I have a cloak and a lot of Halloween costume parts I could use.
Yeah. Yeah.
Joe, you say you did a Prime sub, but I don't see it anywhere. I don't think it worked.
We're gonna assume that you're lying and you're trying to cheat us. So,
But we
That's- you're a
appreciate you
jerk.
lying and cheating us anyway.
We love you, Joe.
We do.
Kiss, kiss.
Kiss, kiss, hug,
Right
hug.
on the fucking forehead.
Right on the mouth. But yeah, so we will see you tomorrow for whatever stream you're doing.
it might just be me by myself.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I might be able to join you for something. I don't know.
Potentially, we will be doing. If I'm the only one there, I will be attempting to do the password game online, which is pretty annoying, and it'll be fun watching me freak out about it.
And then, and then as far as Dungeons and Disappointments, we'll hopefully see you at the end of August. So, take care, everybody. We love you all.
Thumbs up.
Welcome to our new followers. Hope you stick around.
Yes.
And we'll catch you next
Oh,
time.
catch old episodes on
Catch
YouTube.
old episodes on YouTube, yeah. Twitch.tv/CFE_gaming.
That's where they are right now.
That's where we are right now. The YouTube is just Crazy Face Gaming. You'll find the links everywhere.
There's
on
a
our
link.
Twitch page.
There's a link on the Twitch page. Yeah.
But yeah, take care. We'll see you next time.